What?
It is every stream. It's a tradition at this point.
Are we up?
Awesome. Audio good?
Should be.
Cool. Okay, awesome. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 28. Roll for performance.
Almost a 30.
Almost
wow.
a 30, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, awesome. So, I guess without further ado, let's just jump into where we left off last time. So, you guys were, I think that, beforehand there was the whole war thing that happened, and yeah. So, you guys were getting ready to leave.
Found out about war.
Yes, war was announced, so you guys were getting ready to leave Glumnavi. You had the episode before last episode, you had confirmed that Doremello is, in fact, Brayoft's father. Oh my god, I just remembered, this is completely unrelated, I made a sandwich and it's still in the microwave from 30 minutes ago.
Is the microwave still on?
No, it's just sitting in there.
Okay, because I'd be more concerned if it was actively in the microwave spinning.
No, I'm talking around, like, why are my hands shaking? I was because I haven't eaten in 14 hours. Anyway, so a war got announced.
And Effort didn't break his fast.
I know, I didn't break my fast. War got announced, confirmed that Doremello was Brayoft's father.
Yes.
Everyone was like, obviously. Doremello threatened you, told you, hey, if you tell him this, I'm going to I'm gonna make problems. So, you guys went out to get a cart, pick up Makari, your gargoyle companion. As that was happening, Doremello and Brayoft kind of talked, and were like, hey,
The A-team.
let's prove ourselves to them by leaving them and taking it was a super cardinals, taking a tunnel underground and going to where they're trying to go first, which logically makes no sense, but to Doremello and Brayoft it makes perfect sense. So they bought a horse, painted it,
So it goes faster.
they painted it with
Little
flames, so it goes faster, and they took it into what is essentially the Underdark. And you discovered this civilization called the Seratians, or the Waxen. I think race is Waxen, society is Seratian. I have a whole thing on it. But you had never heard of these things before, never seen them before, but Doremello pulled up a badge and they were like, alright, you can pass. You guys came back eventually looking for them, saw that there was a trail of red and black, because they painted the black horse black as a primer. That led all the way to this tunnel that was do not enter. You guys went down there. It was very, very sus. There was a hallway with lit candles. Candles came alive, started to try and grab your stuff. So you two, to Grum's dismay and anger, started attacking them. You guys were telling telling Grum to fight, do something, right? Yeah. I think Grum was getting a little overstimulated.
He was frozen.
He was frozen. He was people were yelling at him. There was a bunch of little guys touching him and grabbing him. And so he got pissed off, climbed up to the big wax monster candle you were flying, snuffed it out, landed, and yelled, "Fuck you!" at Tally. And that is where we left off. So yeah, I mean, you guys are in the tunnel. The candles are melted. No, not melted. There's just wax blob on the ground, and the hallway kind of goes dim because there's no more light.
So, I want to preface, I love you all. This is all in character. I'm not actually mad at you. But Grums gets up from this thing and just looks at you and says, "What was that? Why did we do that? Why did you immediately just start attacking?"
They were getting... I'm done getting taken prisoner places.
How did you know they were taking us prisoner?
They were taking our stuff. That's rule number 1 of taking prisoner.
Well, how? They weren't taking us prisoner. They would probably just bring us into wherever this is. We don't even know what this is. We don't know what these are, who these are, if they're even alive, if they're totems or people or what they are. You just immediately started attacking.
I honestly didn't think it'd be that big of a deal. We were I don't know. I just thought you'd be more cool with it.
Look.
We discussed killing a man earlier, and these are creatures that tried to confiscate our belongings, and I'm very protective of my belongings.
They were just bring it. They looked at best like gods to this whatever this is.
Right, but I'm not. I'm done getting stuff taken and being a prisoner. I'm not dealing with it anymore. Because even if they weren't taking us prisoner, taking our stuff and bringing us in front of someone is still that's prisoner.
Look,
I didn't want to deal with it.
do you see this? And I pull my glove off and show you the glove.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but my Fred comes with responsibilities. Aresh is watching me all the time. If I mess up, if I deviate from the path, there's a chance that this is gone. I just wake up without an arm.
I think the only one who'd be mad is Fuchsia. That's the one of fire. That's not in character. I apologize. Well, but Grum, I understand that you have this obligation to be an upstanding avatar of Aresh. I just couldn't do it this time. I just couldn't do it this time, man.
Look, like, okay, I get it, but please, if we go in there, God, I just need a minute to think.
Yeah, just take your time. I'm gonna search for through this, see if there's anything like a badge or insignia that can just get us through, or I don't know, maybe like a pocket translation guide. And I'm gonna scamper over.
While they're talking, I'm gonna be taking the wicks off of the accounts.
Desecrating corpses.
Like scalping them?
No,
They might be
respect.
important.
What if they come back?
Yeah.
So respect.
Ripping
Also-
out the nerve endings of someone.
Pretty much.
It's more like their brain.
It is more like they're like. It's more like
Yeah, you're ripping out their spine.
If
Oh well. Better to have them.
if you get apprehended again and they look through your stuff,
And
Oh
they
my
see
God.
them, they'll be scared.
Yeah, it's called
And they'll
a
roll
power
intimidation.
that is.
Walk up with like a spine taking on your back. What the hell?
It's like we were watching Transformers the other night. And we were talking about how like there's a scene where like they're like building Transformers. Like, what if we walk into a room and there are people like taking apart humans and building like puppeted humans without brains and like, look at, we took your genome and made robots.
Next, you guys are gonna cover yourselves up with the wax of these guys and start like.
That's a pretty good idea.
That's a pretty good idea.
Well, we're already covered in wax.
So
I've also been scraping my wax off.
Yep. At this point, by the way, there's a.
Well, I'm searching the body. Give me something.
They are literally, they don't carry. This one was like, these little guys don't even like wear clothes.
Did they have weapons? Unless shields?
They were made of wax, if they did.
I'll just take my wicks then and put them in my
At this
bag.
point, there's like a gum, gum, as that big door that you guys were outside of swings open.
See, we can go in.
Standing in front of it. I sent the picture in Discord a little bit ago. It was the concept art I found online, not mine. But it is it's a big like hooded figure with a candle on top and like just a hollow inside of the cloak.
That one.
Yeah, it is floating off the ground. Seems to have like fire within it. And while that artwork, since I found it online, it seems to be made like of a skeleton. This one would just be made of wax for the arms and stuff.
Do you have the?
Oh yeah. Do you want to show? I don't know who did this original art, but
It's very cool.
Send me.
There's a signature on the bottom.
Send me the image and I can credit it.
We'll credit it.
so
Or it's in the Discord.
it like just is floating
Okay.
there. There is a scythe on its back. This one, and it just kind of looks down at the desecrated corpse of this thing.
No, this is the.
Oh, I
That's
thought
just
this
the
was the
guy.
guy.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
This
This
kind of.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I guess it doesn't really look because it doesn't really have eyes, but it just seems to be standing there.
We
for a
can
second.
like assume like
Like its head, it's like the hood like tilts down.
like
look
the
at you.
fire goes one way and then the other way.
Yeah, and then it just kind of like looks up.
She did.
Hey, is anyone hurt real quick? I have like 2 healing potions. We can just run through this now.
I mean,
I'm gonna 1.
5, 6.
Your
2D4
app.
That's pretty good.
2d4 plus what? Say
Plus-
4, 2.
There should be a
What kind of healing potion?
Actually, I also. have
Normal.
potions.
I think.
We should just freaking print that out and slap
Yeah.
it on the wall right here. It is the number one thing we always have to Google. I think it's 2d4 plus 4.
I also.
2d4 plus 2 for normal.
I'll drink my own healing potion
Okay.
I'll find something.
instead of
Yeah,
taking
something
yours.
You and your mints.
Okay, so greater is 2d4 plus 4.
Oh,
Is that what we've decided?
No, that's normal.
4d4?
2. You said 2. The first.
Yes, 4d4. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Disciples said, "Hey guys, great work here. The stream really appreciated your raid 2 weeks ago, and we wish you the best of luck." It's very kind of you. It's the first time someone that we've raided has come back to say thank you.
That's
So,
sweet.
So
It's
nice.
very nice of you.
We made a good choice.
Yeah.
Watch them.
Yeah. So if you're watching this in a VOD, definitely check out Dungeons and Disciples on Twitch.
Sorry, our raid isn't that big.
Yeah, so we have like 3 people, but you know how it is. Anywho.
Anything can count. Anyway.
The wax kind of floating figure looks down at you, reaches for its scythe, just hold it down in like a threatening manner, and then just kind of like,
Yeah. I mean, as long as we keep our stuff.
Just I put my stuff away and just walk with my head like low. And
yeah.
just be like, I'm not fighting it. I don't know.
No, yeah.
And I just walk in and go where he wants me.
If we keep our stuff, I'm chilling. I just chill. It's cool. Yeah.
I
I'm
will
gonna-
also cast Goodberry and give 3 to you and 3 to you.
Okay. What is that just rations or just good berry heal?
It heals 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the point.
5, 6, 7. 37.
What?
37 HP.
No,
It used
I'll
to
give
be
them.
24.
I'll give you the berries.
Yeah,
so you
I
can
ate
use
all
them.
of them.
You did right away.
Yeah.
That's not very good planning.
Why? What's it gonna do?
If
Bring
someone's
someone
down,
back from 1, so you don't
Cringe,
use a
dude.
you don't use potion.
I'm hungry.
It's to balance out the action economy.
What kind of barriers are there?
They're really not that good. So don't eat them for hunger.
They're just alright.
They're like
What do they look like? Like
so. I guess it'd be hard to describe. She wouldn't find them out in nature. She'd have found them. These are berries that like grow out of like the cracks in like in between buildings and the wall, like weeds. One of them has like a berry every once in a while. She just grabs one, and she just picks up the 10 that comes with casting it, and she just holds onto them for a while.
Just like old berries.
They're not that old. They're probably from like a day ago.
they're like
in bulk.
squishy though.
like a little
All berries
squishy.
are squishy.
No, but it's like an old grape. You're like, this should be more plump.
Runs even worse.
And they'll last 24 hours.
Oh, they last 24 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Very
real
nice.
the real strategy is to cast it during
Yeah.
before you long rest.
Yep.
So, you guys are brought into the same place that Doremello and Brayoft had previously passed through. So you would see the same kind of architecture. So these big, kind of like, looks like if you dripped wax over a very long time, these big spires made of wax with the various Seratian people here. So some of them are shorter, kind of like more candle-like with a little wick on top. Some of them are a lot bigger. Some of them, very rarely, you'll see one that are like multiple combined. Like you would just fought one, but sometimes it's just like they're out there. Where there's like a candle head here, one of the Seratians heads here, and they're like just like more of a mishmash.
Was there one with like 30 wicks all around it?
Yeah,
just, like, walking around?
yeah, stuff like that. Also, very rarely you'd see ones without wicks. They have completely hardened wax because they have no candle to keep it alight, and they move a little bit more stiffly, but they have a lot more like hard edges and stuff like that. They look like they're more of the protectors or like not really builders, I guess, but
Needs
more of like
motion.
They're like sharp. They look sharp.
they're sharp. They look sharp. There's
They're well
Uba and
placed.
there's Kiki, you know. If you get that, it's just Google it sometime. Anyway, so you guys are just brought through the city, and we will now cut to Brayoft and Doremello,
The super cardinals,
the super
as it were.
cardinals, as you were just on horseback in this cave, going through a tunnel.
Have we? How far in the tunnel are we? Like, is it like dark?
Yeah.
Would it be insensitive now if I were to light a thing? Because I can't see.
Light a candle?
Not a candle.
Oh, just like a torch?
Yeah.
Ah, no, we can do that.
Yeah. If
Kind of stuffle through his bag and...
I think candles are like babies to these kids.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know too much about their culture. I just kind of pass through here sometimes.
If I brought a candle, like a normal candle, one that wasn't alive down here, would that be like a fetus corpse or something to them?
Yeah, what?
Would that be like a dead baby?
I don't want to think about the implications of this candle society.
I feel
right
like...
now.
Well, okay.
Do you have that map still?
I've lived my entire life. Yeah, I have the map. Sure.
Yeah, awesome.
I've lived my entire life above these candle people, apparently, that I haven't known about.
Oh,
So,
there's actually a lot more than just candles down here. Yeah, crazy stuff.
I feel like I should at least consider the implications, because if I want to dig a big hole, like, are you ever at the beach and you want to dig a big hole?
Oh, dude, all the time I want to dig straight down.
If I dig deep enough, am I going to hit the candle people?
That's a really good question. How deep does it go?
If I were to make a tunnel from the top of from like a beach to the candle people, would it flood the entire space?
Oh my god.
That's a really good question.
Could I drain the ocean?
Do you think there's like another version of candle people under the candle people?
They
look like us, and but
is it like the reverse?
It's like so. There's us, like the halflings and the dwarves and everything, and then there's the candle people, and then there's more halflings, and we just don't know.
And then under that, there's like sky or something, because there'd be another.
Oh yeah, there'd be sky.
It's because the world is flat,
the world
obviously.
Is flat, yeah,
but what's on the other side of the flat world? That's
well, it just keeps going down forever. Probably.
Well, no, because there's another layer of halflings.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, how long have you been partying with these guys? Like, how long have you been mentoring those guys?
I've been with these schmucks for like a month, 2 months.
I think it's only been like 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't.
Do we call them months? More. Is there a new name for that?
No, they're still months.
Okay. Yeah, we've been doing it for like two-ish months, so they're like honestly, like now that you like bring it up, they're more like acquaintances than a party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we're a party by name, less like.
You guys have a party name?
Well, yeah, we do. We were the Cardinals, but we're
this. Oh, right, Super Cardinals.
Yeah, but honestly, like Cardinals doesn't make sense anymore because you know.
Yeah, you don't have any birds.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Did you have birds before?
We had a bird at one point, but they're not like a party member. There was a bird at the toy fight, the big toy fight in that bar.
Oh yeah, there was that bird.
Yeah, don't know where they come from. I think I think they dated Tally or something. I don't know.
Damn. That's wild.
Saucy.
I know. I've been thinking we should start like our own party.
Well, we have our own party, the Super Cardinals.
Yeah, but like without them, like we should.
The Super Cardinals doesn't include them.
Yeah.
We've gone over this.
Yeah. So I just had a question about the thread on your arm there.
Oh yeah.
Where like are there? So there's more.
Oh yeah, there's like. I honestly don't remember how many more. There were probably a few. Because there's this one, there's Tally's one, which I don't even know what
Tally has one too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason it's not, locked in their skin as much as mine is. Mine's more like a curse sort of deal. Well, and then Grum has one, like, in the rocks. So there's, like, a rock one.
So it's, like, inside Grum?
Yeah.
I thought they just had a cool rock hand. I didn't think there was a god artifact in it.
The cool rock hand is a separate, but also partially... He had the rock hand, and then later he just also got...
Another god artifact.
Yes.
That seems like lazy writing.
And he sort of just... No, they seem to be entwined. If I were to write it, it'd be decent world building. Because it's like a step up.
Oh, okay, I know, I see what you mean, yeah.
But, I don't even know what, like, something about illusions. Like, if I I don't know. I don't.
Did anything happen?
No.
Oh.
I don't
Let's
know.
like close your eyes and like focus. Really bring it in. Think about illusion.
How do I think of something that isn't there? Because an
Well, you
illusion is
think of it
something
being
that's...
there, except it's not.
But if I think of it being there, but it's... If I...
Let me ask you a question. You have a little man in your head?
Yeah, of course. Everyone has a little...
Okay, that's what I thought. I have a little man in my head.
Yeah.
His name's Chuck.
Oh, his name's...
His name's Chuck. He tells me all the things I need to do and think. What's your guy's name?
Brayoft, also.
That's a little weird. Don't you think?
I
You can't be in your own head.
mean, don't
That's
you...
crazy.
I mean, I've been told that I get in my own head about a lot of things.
Oh. So anyway, Chuck, right? Sometimes Chuck tells me to do things, and I'm like, I can't do that right now, Chuck. Maybe later. But other times I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was.
How does that relate?
So anyway, I think if we're going to Exeldor, like maybe we can get that threat off you.
I mean, yeah, we're talking to, like, a magic guy, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Because Prodigy was, like, made of magic.
you got a golem?
Well, golems have, like, metal and stuff. And, like, stones.
Oh,
sometimes.
not always. Cool. You ever see a flesh golem?
Okay, but, like, those are, like, things. This is, like, pure magic. Like, you know when you shoot, like, a little light beam out of your hand?
Oh yeah, the sunbeam.
Super cool, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. Key.
It's
do it.
like that, but physical, and it can talk to you, and sometimes it's nice to you.
Sounds like a fucking like. Anime
Why don't we just
girlfriend.
make another one then? You've got a god. You got a little god artifact right there. Just.
But this one's Prodigy. If we're making a new team, and
What if we made more? Like 5.
a team of... Because
5 prodigies.
Prodigy was the
Prodigy.
coolest.
Team.
We could make a Prodigy team
That is a great
for
idea.
the super
Yeah,
card.
that was Chuck.
One of them can be a bird, so it will work.
Yeah.
So we got normal Prodigy, because you got to have the classic bird Prodigy.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the other
There's
4
a
later.
little more.
Yeah, we'll figure out the other 4 later.
At this point, you guys kind of come across a new kind of cavern. You were in a tunnel that opens up to a new one. This one is like a giant geode, pretty much. Purple, so it'd be like amethyst probably. You're thinking of Minecraft. You're also thinking of
You're
Minecraft.
describing.
Stop it! It's not
Surrounded
Minecraft!
by calcite, guys.
So no, you again same thing. It was like spires of amethyst and stuff, and he kind of slows down. Doremello kind of slows down the horse like, damn, didn't mean to bring us here.
Is this the wrong place?
No, it's just just keep your head down. These guys are annoying.
I mean, that's like most people.
I know. Just if they try to sell you something or give you amethyst, don't take it. You ever go to the capital of Andron? People hand you like bard discs, like little bard music things, and they'll be like, "You're holding it. Now you owe me
All
money."
the time.
Yeah, all the time. These guys are like that. They'll hand you an amethyst, and they're like, "You have a part of my son. You are now indebted to take care of my child forever."
That's...
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot...
Yeah, I don't. Just don't bother if they try to hand you, especially if it's really sparkly. Trust me, I took a very sparkly piece of gemstone once. Was stuck taking care of this kid for 10 years,
Oh.
and I hated that. That was terrible. Nothing I hate more than being a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna write down Brayoft as a half-brother.
Well, knowing
Yeah.
Doremello, it's probably had.
So
Yeah, and it was
he
some
kind of
particularly
slowly-
glittering earrings that he's got.
You slide him kind of slowly. There is like a road here. Interestingly, it is like a cobbled kind of gemstone. And as you kind of make your way through this section of this of the underground, there are little like amethyst golems, pretty much, with like little spikes on their shoulders and head, and they kind of see like and just hold up like gems to you.
It's pretty sparkly.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to.
Do it.
I'm just commenting on the
These are really-
sparkliness
I don't
of this
know why
child.
they do it. I don't speak their language, and I haven't really spent a lot of time around them. I don't know why they give you these gems and they turn to people later on. It's really weird.
It's like... Is that how changelings work in this world, or is that anachronistic?
I don't actually know how changelings. I don't think.
Sometimes
I think changelings are
they'll
just-
replace babies with their own kids.
Yes.
I don't think
To my-
that's 5e.
Yeah,
That's real life changeling.
Yeah, that's
stuff.
The
Oh,
real, like, the real changelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the spell crib swap from Magic the Gathering.
is what's depicting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
depicting that.
That's what I like to do sometimes. I'll go to the local hospital and play the old switcheroo.
Another kind of golem
Right.
comes up, holds like a bunch of like little pieces of gold to you. Yeah, what's up?
Game. Okay, so I know you said nothing about amethyst.
No, it's anything to give you.
Oh,
So
anything.
anything that looks like it could be like metal or rock. It's weird.
What if they give me a compliment?
Does a compliment look like metal, stone, or gems?
Sometimes.
Really?
It's-
What are you talking about, man?
They,
You sound crazy right now.
I'm crazy all the time, babe.
What?
Wild Okay, so nothing metal, nothing
Just don't take anything.
gold to metal, right?
Let me rephrase. Don't take anything from anyone
nothing.
down here.
Take nothing.
From nobody.
Take nothing. That's how I roll. Take nothing from
Take
nobody.
nothing from yeah.
Yeah.
Party hard.
Yeah.
It's good. Back to you three. So the kind of cloaked, floating wax, he's called a Reaver, kind of brings you to not like a big Capitol
funny.
building.
No, that was good.
That's good. He spins.
Fine, I guess.
Because it's like the
So, kind of brings you guys not to like the Capitol. You're not running anywhere. It's just like seems to be a normal spire, and it kind of stops outside the archway entrance, and then just points its scythe to the doorway.
Do you speak common or any languages that aren't wax?
There's just like an ominous like.
Son of a bitch, that sounds like wax.
I don't think they have a mouth.
That doesn't matter. There's like, how do you?
I don't know. How
Here, and I point at where it's pointing. What is it pointing at again?
It's just into like a building, one of the spires.
I go into the building. I open the door.
There's no door. They don't have doors in this society.
Based.
Because they'd be made out of wood.
Yeah, they would be made of wood.
So there's
or,
just
like,
a.
there's just an open archway.
Okay,
Walking inside, it is pretty like thin, like probably the.
Wait.
Yeah.
There was a giant door.
Yes, to get in, but nowhere inside.
Well, yeah.
the-
It's stone.
Yeah.
The entire place
How
is
do you
one
make
big
a door
building.
for a wax?
How do you make a door for a wax? That's so true.
So true.
And
How do you
then-
make a door for a wax?
How do you make
It's
a door
just
for a wax?
wax drops. It's just
So,
you can't get
so
stuff
probably
out
no
of
bigger than this room, like very, very,
This room.
very, very small, but very, very tall. At the bottom, there's like a bunch of the little, like I think they were called mites, the little guy, not like the guys you just fought,
Sure.
basically.
Little
Let me
fellas.
see.
They turn into a big fella.
That's one of the names.
Camel guards, waxen camel guards. They're like 3 feet tall. They do have little wicks on top and like little hands. Notably, they have like no feet. There's like a stump, but they still seem to like move somehow.
Sure. They just
They kind of see there's like maybe 10 of them in here, and you guys come in. They kind of
I like.
No.
I like.
Do
No,
I
no,
understand?
no.
No, fuck.
sorry, no.
I was just gonna like I push in myself like as much as I can
Yeah.
because I have chainmail on. So like I'm assuming their like fires are like coming around me.
Yeah, they
Getting
do have.
really hot.
Yeah, it is quite hot.
I'm
And,
just like.
Are they like surrounding us?
yeah, but they don't seem to. They're like just like, inspecting you right now.
I'm just gonna push them away a little bit. I'm gonna.
They kind of
I'm
like-
gonna keep
That's an
them
act of war.
I'm not aggressively, but I'm just gonna keep them as far.
Yeah,
as
they kind of like.
Hi. Hello.
These ones don't speak common, guys. Can we go?
One of them pulls out like a little ritualistic dagger and points at you.
I think he wants you to.
Hold on. I walk.
I'm not letting this thing stab me.
It grabs your hand.
Okay.
It's like made of hard wax.
Yeah.
A little bit of blood drips down. The other guy's like, they go over and grab like a little cup Like it's like a little, just like kind of looks like bad pottery but made of wax.
Sure.
And it drips in, and they go. They point to like the spire stairway.
All right. I go up.
The other guy kind of follows behind you.
This is the second time in
I'll tell you
24
how it
hours.
goes.
Once again, they take a drop of blood, lands in this little cup. That little guy kind of pushes you from behind and like up the stairs, and then you're just down here alone.
I won't let them cut me. I'll do the same thing that I did at the ritual, and I'll cut my hand with my horn. And
They kind of pull the cup away and hand you the dagger.
and hand me the dagger.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do a little one on the dagger.
that one, you flip him off.
Yeah,
You go.
they don't have hands. They
They're
have
knees.
They're little. They got that
They
little.
got little waxen fingers.
They don't know what
It
it
forms
means.
into
And then they kind of urge you to go
Yeah,
up
I'll
the spire.
go up that spire.
This is the second time within 24 hours that Tally's been gung-ho to cut their hand open.
Dude, I'll form a blood pact with anyone. I do not
Sure.
care. Put my blood anywhere.
So, you guys make your way up the wax spire. It is kind of like there's no railing, so as you look over, you kind of like see all the way down. But you reach the top where it's kind of an open air area. Though above you seems to be like it's a different kind of cast of the worker. These ones are still floating, except it seems like it has like 4 or 5 arms, and its chest seems to be like hollow, and it's like dripping out hot wax on top of the spire.
That's fucking cool.
It like has two hands here, 2 hands here, holding open its chest.
That's rad.
Yeah, and then
It's metal.
It's wax.
yeah, I mean its face does look like it's in pain.
That's metal.
It's wax.
It's not.
I
metal.
pushed him.
It's you pushed me around the sword.
I used my climbing speed and back up.
So one by one, they'll start with you. The guy holds up the hot wax, kind of dripping on the spire, and it lands into the thing. He kind of and hands it to you.
Oh shit.
You drink the hot wax.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
That's
you
what
are-
they asked.
I mean, that's a
Yeah,
Brayoft
you are gonna
moment.
take some fire damage.
Some
Joe.
wax damage?
2 points of fire damage.
Is the wax going to solidify in
Hey, we
Callie's throat?
roll with it, you know. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And then same for you. Like they hold up the thing and up. 4 points of fire damage.
No, it looks like it was worse than mine.
Oh, they went down to a point. You see like a little fire.
Yeah. Then same
I
for
do
you.
not drink mine.
They don't.
I'm not gonna drink it. No.
Everyone is looking at you.
Tamiya, come on.
You guys can understand. You can translate. I am not drinking that.
What do you mean I can translate? I point at the cup and I
You
go,
said you're
"Wah, wah."
welcome.
I don't know. Just look at her.
Wait, hang on. Is Makati with us?
Yes.
Huh.
Bakari is already an elemental, so they don't really bother.
that's true.
Also, Makari is a gargoyle with no throat.
Yeah,
That is
so
true.
he can't drink it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have to drink it, I don't have to drink it.
I don't know. I'm just abiding by customs of the area.
Okay. I may have been a little dramatic. It wasn't that bad.
I have a feeling it'll be worse for me.
How about
Oh,
I could give you one of my good
are
berries?
you?
No. No.
You did. You.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid drinking hot wax mixed with my blood.
I can give you a potion after it. I know it'll hurt a lot. You're acting like it'll hurt a lot.
It'll hurt. Yeah.
Like so much.
It will.
Like twice as much.
Like twice as much, probably.
I can give you a potion after. I make them every morning.
I think we can probably be fine without me drinking it.
I don't know, Tammy. It doesn't look like it.
Can I roll sleight of hand to fake drink it?
Tamiya, or Dean, I'm going to level with you. It is magic. It is blood and wax magic. There's
Yeah.
no shot you're sleight of handing this to go goop, 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 and pour it down your sleeve, and then they're like, wait, you're not affected by the blood pact. It's very.
I'd rather not be in a blood pact with the fucking candle people.
How will you sleight of hand it?
That's a good question.
This is just for determining the DC.
I suppose.
I mean, you could do the oops, I spilled it by accident before I drank it.
They'll just do it again. You'll wander back down the spire and do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you
Actually, I'll like mime drinking it, and then I'll fake like act. It wouldn't even be fake, really. I'll act like it hurts me so much, and I'll be like, oh, and spill it.
Like all of it?
The rest of it.
No, I won't drink any of it.
Okay, go ahead and make.
Well, why don't you just like drink it and then spit it out?
Well, that'll still hurt.
It'll still hurt. Go ahead and make a. I guess this would be sleight of hand, or would be more deception. Do you think? I think this would be more deception to kind of act like it hurt.
I suppose.
Everyone stick around to the RFP after show where we all drink wax to see how good this
16?
would work.
Okay, so yeah, you do it. Were you?
I'd argue that it's not even deception because it would hurt.
Well, aren't you?
It
You're not
wouldn't
actually
matter.
drinking it. You're acting
Yeah.
like you drink it.
Yeah,
So you. Go ahead. I mean.
that's why I do
Yeah,
it.
so you spit out all the hot wax and stuff.
Vaguely. I like fall to my knees and
Yeah.
like
Hack up.
and like fake
Like
start throwing up. Yes.
Oh.
Are you okay, Tamiya?
No, you know, I think we have gotten too distracted. We should go find Brayoft, right?
Well, we're trying to find him, and we have to drink. We have to get.
Blood for blood. Kind of reaches back, pulls out the dagger again, and hands it to you.
They told us blood for blood. We.
Tammy heard that too. We just said it with
No, I didn't because I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They're speaking candle.
They're speaking Seratian, yeah.
Did you not pick up on that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought that was
Because
obvious.
you just said words.
Oh yeah,
Well, he
no,
said-
you two can understand it. Tamia, Tamia, yes, Tamia cannot.
So.
Look, I'll tell them I'll give them as much blood as they want, but I'm not. I can't drink that. Like you don't understand, but just trust me.
Is there another way maybe I could take her sacrifice?
No. She must become one.
Fuck
All who
that.
pass through must.
It said all who pass through must do this, so that gives the implication that we're passing through.
We do have healing potions.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it hurt less. That makes the recovery quicker. You know, the burning of my internal organs will still remain after they've healed.
It will hurt, but for a moment.
I don't hear that.
Yeah.
It'll
You
only
hear
hurt. It'll only hurt for a minute. A moment is what it said.
until it bonds with your skin interior.
So sus.
It said it said only a moment.
Adventurers have to make sacrifices.
Right now would be a great time to cast Defenestrate.
I don't have it anymore.
That's true. Rest in peace.
Fine, drink it. I'll drink like the tiniest bit
There'd be a little tongue in there.
possible.
You take so you cut the thing and they do that.
Yeah.
Hold it up to the guy who's like, you guys can hear him now. He's like, He like cries whenever like wax drips out. Like
It sucks to be him.
it mixes in, and they hand it to you. You take a sip, and they're like,
When we get to Brayoft, I'm fucking kicking him in his head. And I'll drink it.
We're all doing
Okay.
I think we wanna just. I think we've got to. Yeah, I think the other one needs it too.
you take 2 points of fire damage.
Well, it hurts a lot.
It does hurt a lot. I mean, yeah. How do you?
Do you want to?
I guess it would be burning my my digestive system extra painfully.
Mhm.
Do you want to?
I don't want your pity.
Do you just stand there like as you're dying internally?
No, I will genuinely fall over this time.
Mhm.
Probably to my knees. Coughing, same sort of deal. You probably see a little bit of like blood coming out.
I just kind of like just help you up. Once you like.
Okay, let's go. Let's just go.
What now?
Thank
Are we good? Can we go through? We're looking for a guy.
We just so thank you for letting us pass. Did you see 2 people riding
A painted horse.
a painted horse? They probably looked. We don't have.
They're like this big.
They're roughly around. Like.
The little kind of the wax mite kind of guy walks over to the edge of the spire, points to another spire down the street, and goes, "Go there, ask him."
Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Apologies again for disturbing the city. But I just go down.
Cool. So you guys head all the way back down the spire.
I put like my actual hand down my throat.
Can I
and
mark
feel the
down-
wax in my throat?
It just feels like it feels odd, but like it doesn't feel like you feel different, but you're not sure how.
Can I mark down Salation?
Serration, yes, is
It's like you-
Ceracian.
It's like you have a frog in your throat.
Write down candle.
That's probably more useful.
I have languages somewhere.
That's the same language the bees speak.
I will eat 2 of my blueberries.
Are bees these guys gods? Because they make wax?
Just
They don't make like candle wax though.
Just wait till we find oil people.
That's a different thing.
Well, I didn't know.
I think
Oil
that it
people.
is.
Okay,
Because
then
you make candles out of like
then
animal fat.
dinosaurs.
No, like
No.
whales
Oh,
and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
okay. So when we eventually dig a hole from, the ocean to this Underdark to flood it.
We'll have to get to the lowest part of the ocean. That's the problem.
Oh no, we just have to have the hole be above the highest part of the Underdark,
No,
and then
No, because then it would, and then it, like.
no, yeah, Xavier's right actually.
I feel like
because
there's more ocean than Underdark.
we don't know that. What if there's just a big hole that leads to the center of the earth?
Here, and then the water will reach here, and then the rest won't drain. You need to go to the lowest.
Yeah, but there's like a lot. What? Not the entire ocean. My goal is more
No,
to
that's
flood
true.
the Underdark than to drain the ocean.
It should be both.
I agree.
Okay.
We go to that spire and we ask
Yeah.
if they've seen the painted horse and the 2 idiots on it.
2 idiots. Cool. So you guys go to this other spire where there's nothing at the base level, but when you go to the top, there's no. This seems like it's fully done spire. It's not as big, so there isn't one of the wax fillers at top. I'm just writing down something for later for you.
The worst thing.
Spooky. Worst thing to hear.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw for me,
I probably will.
just to see how much residual damage you'll take from the wax.
Not gonna
On
be
the
a
top,
speak or something.
kind of built into the spire is another of the wax people. So it seems like they were dripped around. At first, when you get up there, it seems like there's nothing up there until you vaguely make out the shape, and the wick lights when you get up there. So kind of, and I think this one's called a wax seer. Yeah, the kind of wax seer. They have arms. Their body is from chest down is built into the tower.
It's random sense.
Tamiya, I am just curious. What is your charisma?
-1.
The ground. What is yours?
-1.
What is yours?
+0.
We're not a charisma party, baby.
I've got more
I
charisma.
was, and then I died.
Yeah.
Yo,
Can't make 2 charisma characters back to back.
Hello, Spire. Have you seen 2 halflings on a horse pass through?
I do not know what.
People. I point at Tamiya, I guess,
I'll squat down.
but small.
Kind of moves her hand, and on the ground next to, like in between you guys, a little wax forms into a portrait of Doremello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that.
the one.
Haunted one.
Yeah.
One did?
Like you.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Kind of points towards the tunnels out there, and they're kind of like,
Thank you.
Wait,
I'm gonna
fucking leave.
yeah,
Right,
let's
as soon
get
as
out.
it's
Yeah,
out.
they started, but you're like,
just a question. Is there anything else out there we need to worry about?
what do you mean?
Like, are there any dangerous things that could...
More words to say before encountering a giant spider. Sorry, I wrote that down in my notes.
She kind of
Okay.
like makes a little wax, kind of like wax cylinder kind of come out of like the ground. Makes it like it kind of forms the seal that Doremello had, and then she kind of like goes like this in the.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It like Rob like just like puts his finger around like the seal and like plays with like the design.
Yeah. She kind of like grant you entry. And with that, she kind of goes back to just being part of the spire, and the kind of wick kind of goes out.
Thank you very much. And I put it away and just run down for the rest.
As you guys are walking down, if you like look back towards the entrance, it seems they did rebuild that guy you killed. And they did like they weren't able to put. They just put another. You kind of see him like putting a wax bite in the middle, and then it just kind of like the body comes back to life. This is not fucked up.
Okay, yeah. I just guess chase after these 2 goobers into the place.
I mean, you guys come across like the 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say, do we like see like still like a remaining streak of paint?
It
Like-
probably fades halfway down the road.
Dang.
Did we know?
Yeah, they pointed to the tunnel.
Which tunnel did they point at?
I was gonna say,
I think they just pointed like the general, this kind of 3-pronged highway.
would the
They
horse
said, actually.
hose be
Yeah.
like still tracked in the mud
I mean,
because it's like wax?
No, it's like solid wax to the ground.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll see if I can track the horse.
Yeah,
What would
you
it be?
know what,
Would it be
Grumps?
survival or
Would
investigation?
be survival.
Grumps actually.
Survival's like specific for tracking stuff.
Yeah. We are in
I have
You are in a
City.
city, so your city doing stuff will...
18.
18? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
same.
just... What?
I got an 18 too.
Nice. You have like just a general innate kind of thing with cities where you more have like a gut feeling based off of like just... It's like almost as though the city kind of speaks to you in like a way that these people would understand.
Mm-hmm.
That you know, I think it was down the middle one.
I thought it was left.
Was it left or middle? I can't remember. I don't think it mattered too much.
it does not.
It doesn't. But I
Whichever,
thought
I think it was
left.
left, actually. So let's say it was left, but you kind of get a gut feeling it was left. You're kind of looking around. You find like, just like a single hoof print pointing towards the left. Just that's it.
Think that way.
By the time you say that, I'm like halfway through the left. Or not halfway. I'm like already 10 feet into the left tunnel. This way, guys.
Okay.
Good work, Grum. Good work, Tamiya. Keep it up, guys.
So like I guess I'll catch up to Tammy. I'm like, so Why were you so hesitant about taking the wax? I know it's like, okay, yeah, drinking molten hot wax, not really anyone would want to do that, but, you know, we came out of it and we were fine, you know, just a little coughing and hot lungs.
I just have, we'll call it a bad relationship with fire, and similar things.
I feel like everyone has a bad relationship with fire.
Sure. You've said that you don't like underground spaces like this.
I mean,
It's the same sort of deal.
I think Tamiya's referring to trauma ground.
That's a very upfront and a little bit rude way of putting it, but sure. And it's more than a psychological thing as well.
I completely understand, and I don't want to subject you to that again.
Yeah.
I think it was just the only thing we could do. If you ever need to talk about how you're feeling, about what you went through in the Wax City or somewhere else, I'm open for you.
That's very kind.
if it makes you feel better, I got scared of small places by getting eaten by a bug and then being dragged by a bunch of scorpions through tunnels.
It doesn't make me feel better. That's actually, it just makes me feel worse for you. And it doesn't elevate my experiences at all.
It's really scary.
Yeah.
Giant bugs. I don't want. I'm afraid of regular bugs.
I'm sure it was very scary, but that doesn't mean my situation was any less scary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I wasn't trying to really make you undermine your.
I know.
I was saying I was trying to get on a connection. You know, that kind of thing.
I know. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry we had to put you through that. But
It's fine. Sorry you didn't want the fight. I didn't know you were so adverse to stuff like that.
trust me.
I thought
I
you
love
were a barbarian, to be honest.
You also like, you've seen the blood
I've
tattoos.
seen. That's all I've seen. I've seen the tattoos,
Yeah,
and I've
you-
seen you
you
fucking
probably-
shit up with the earth arm.
You know what the bloodskins are. They're like not
Oh,
unheard of.
okay.
Ice Tusk is like pretty well documented.
Trust me.
Not the internal stuff, but like the basic, like which clans there are and like what they're known for.
Out of anyone here, I do love a good rough fight. However, there's a time and a place, and for people, there's a time and a place for a fight, and when you need to fight, and then there's a time when. Long story short, I left Ice Tusk because all they ever wanted to do was fight. And I didn't like that life. There's enjoying a fight, and then there's fighting for your life. And I don't know. I prefer to enjoy my fights.
Well, if you ever want to spar, then
Almost
Sure.
every day of my life.
all right.
So, with you and Doremello, you guys are still going through the like amethyst cave. There at this point, people have brought like gems to you. Probably someone at this point brings up like diamonds, like genuine, just straight up diamonds.
So, if these guys are like offering, how do we know which ones are alive and which ones aren't?
Dude, I think they are literally all alive. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But like, how do I know that the gold in my bag isn't alive? Like,
That's I don't know. I just passed through here,
because
man.
like so in the past like amount of days, there have been like I met a rock that's alive, some candles that were alive, some string that's alive that I'm currently with and can talk to, but also not talk to. Don't know how that works. And now gold. So I'm just questioning, like, is it everything?
Nah, dude. It would make not everything that you would think was innate would be alive. That would be crazy. So,
Yeah.
As you guys kind of leave the crystal caverns, you start to get really humid. As you take another turn down like a winding path, and you enter what seems to be a place with like giant mushrooms. Shit. He kind of pulls out a cloth, kind of like rips it, kind of ties it around his thing. Here, come here.
Oh.
Kind of ties one around yours. Yeah, it's just, spores.
Oh, it's just like. Oh.
Yeah, I had a clan that came down here, but I guess you could say I'm just the last of us now. So anyway.
There's some sort of mushroom kingdom around here?
The last one too.
Alright, I'm sorry. How much have you been under here before?
I feel like I would have remembered spores and stuff.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of different stuff down here. Like, it's a whole other world. That's why I don't really care about, like, the war up there.
Yeah.
Like, there's...
Yeah.
This place is, like really gives you perspective.
Yeah, we're in
world.
we're in, like, the outer worlds now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm if you guys keep doing this.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just, these guys, they don't really have a shtick.
They don't... Okay.
I know I've given you, like, warnings for each other
mushrooms
place.
alive?
Oh, yeah, these mushrooms are alive.
Okay, I'll add that to my list.
Well, there were some in Glum.
All of them?
Well, he points at one that's, like, rung on the ground. That one's not. Points at another one that's, like, moving. It's like, those ones are.
Yeah, I met alive mushrooms before. Are they all, like... Are they all connected? Because they asked us to do some stuff, and then we immediately didn't do it.
That's a bad omen. Let's hope they don't recognize you.
Well, it wasn't me specifically. It was...
Well, was it, like, around this area?
It was... No.
Alright, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
They're like a colony.
Yeah.
Each colony knows stuff, so as long as you're not near that one, you're fine.
Yeah.
What'd they ask you to do?
Just, like, throw some of their spores around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which were probably also alive.
Oh, yeah, they were.
And they were
Almost guaranteed.
asking us to do what the rock guys were doing earlier, but not in that... But it wasn't me that screwed up the task. It was the other guys. It was the lesser cardinals.
Oh, yeah, if we're the super cardinals, right?
Yeah, what's the word that isn't super?
What's the opposite of super?
Like lesser, the unsuper cardinals.
Sucky. They're the sucky cardinals.
Yeah, they're the sucky cardinals.
They're the sucky cardinals.
Yeah, boo.
We're the cool ones.
Yeah, we're the cool ones.
Yeah, just don't breathe in too heavily around any of them. Oh! And, just don't, like, touch anything.
I'm staying on this horse.
Yeah.
The paint
Oh,
dried.
the fucking horse! He pulls out a cloth, like, alright, oh no, he kind of, like, wraps it around the horse a little bit.
Oh.
It's like a mushroom growing around.
The paint dried a little bit because we've been, and I'm a little stuck, so that's all right.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, so I won't fall off.
Yeah, and then kind of like, you guys kind of following in their trail arrive at the Amethyst Cavern.
Well, this is very pretty.
Keep following the road.
Yeah. As you're kind of walking down the road, a little tiny amethyst dude, probably like one shorter end, kind of like waddles up to you guys and holds out a handful of gems and like.
Grub, I swear on your life.
They're all very sparkly.
Nothing. Don't. No. Nothing
can you speak
is
to them?
free.
Can you speak to them?
Hi.
Because I mean, they're basically Earth elementals.
Hi. Hello.
You don't hear this.
No, I don't, of course. But
I can talk to them?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
What's it?
Gift.
No.
What?
Grub.
Gift.
What's hanging?
No.
I'm walking.
What's it for?
Gift.
No.
Is that it?
No.
Gift.
No, thank you.
Good.
Another one from behind you, kind of like taps you on the shoulder.
No.
Gift.
I don't.
This one's just like big diamond.
All right, Grum.
I think we might just want to go.
The second more than one person tries to give you a gift in a place, it's bad news.
I was going to say this. I don't.
This one's a real big diamond.
Horrendous vibes.
Actually, do you have the Chaos Emerald?
Oh my god. The Chaos Emerald.
Oh.
Okay.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
Hear me out. If you cast like Revivify using one of these guys as a diamond,
My shenanigans.
Would that
are
kill
printing.
This is kind of like.
oh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds?
No.
Grump, please.
Well, that's
Gift
very,
for traveler.
very pretty.
Gift. Free gift. Take. Take.
Your arm is made out of rocks.
I looked to the nearest one. What happens if I give you a gift?
You have gift?
Yeah. I have gift. I'd fucking like reach in my bag and grab some like
Oh, I was
like some
hoping-
like gems that I've been using in reagents and stuff, like a rock or something.
Like you got fool's gold or something?
No, like probably just like a tiger's eye or some bullshit. One of the stuff I throw in
Yeah,
a
sure.
bomb.
Do you just.
I drop it.
I was kind of hoping you were gonna give him a
Gift.
bomb.
I keep going.
They reach and they exchange.
No.
Gift.
Free gift, and then I leave. Keep
They
it
kinda-
safe.
They kind of put it in their forehead.
Okay. I'm just gonna point out the obvious. They were on a horse, so we should probably like hurry.
That is true.
Right?
Yeah, we.
Like these guys are nice, much better than the candles.
Gift.
Oh, shit! Thank you very much. And I would I kind of take Makari and just kind of like walking like my child.
Yeah.
Just, like we're in a very big hurry.
Gift.
Does Makar take a gift?
Does Makari take a gift?
No.
No, Makari will do what you guys tell. Yeah, every 30 seconds, like another one's gonna come up to you with like a diamond and be like, gift.
Well, yeah, Grump's kind of in the, oh god, he kind of like, he realized, oh god, they're on a horse. That's right,
Yeah.
we gotta go.
They like walk behind you. One of them's holding like a handful of gold, like
No thank you, no thank you.
other one has like a handful of like scattered diamonds this time. Like pretty high, like they're very like obviously good diamonds. Like they've been polished pretty well. They're not just like raw, still in the rock kind of stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep going.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys just keep going through.
Yeah,
like,
maybe just
Yeah,
walk
none of this
through.
shit.
Yeah.
Speed walk through.
Um.
Honestly, we should probably run.
No, I don't want to. Running is a bad thing.
The horse is probably
No, the
The
horse
horse is probably
is
not
not
running.
running.
Actually,
The horse is probably like.
after long enough, the horse will probably starve. They probably didn't bring rations, right?
No, that
Or
horse.
water.
That yeah. So.
I-
their horse is going to be getting exponentially slower.
Yeah.
So I think we're
Yeah,
fine. at our
sure.
pace. We'll feed the horse if it's still. not
We
gonna
will.
get there.
Yeah.
I got all rations and we have good
We
berries.
have good
Yeah,
berries.
we literally.
Well,
make food.
I brought a lot of food. I was sorry for the good berries. And then you see like
They
Grump,
get-
he just opens up and he has like a fuck ton of just like jerky and bread and like dried fruit in his bag.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I figure we're going to be going across the world, so we're going to need
Yeah.
all food.
So you guys get to
Hopefully
the end.
there's
It.
Exits closer than the candle place.
So you guys. So the way this kind of Underdark area is set up is like you ever see like an ant colony where it's like a tunnel, big opening, tunnel, big opening. It's like a network of those. You see other tunnels that like go down or go more up, but like. I'm not gonna keep rolling for it because you pretty much it's like you got there so.
It's.
Yeah.
I'm a ranger.
Yeah, you're a
That's my
ranger.
point.
So you know they're going down this like main road. But it seems like all of these main roads, there's like little off tunnels that go off. Like it's not as obvious right now, but there's like these smaller caverns which are like towns, and then there's like big caverns which would be like cities.
Mhm.
And like since it's not all lateral, like it's or whatever the opposite of that, they're like on top of each other and all around.
Would walking? It wouldn't count as a short rest, would it?
Light activity.
It's a light
It
activity.
actually
right?
probably
Does it?
would.
Like we're not actively fighting or anything.
I mean, we have to like toss some food to each other and like,
Yeah.
just have a snack while we're walking. Grum has an alchemy jug. We can like share a good drink.
True.
I don't think I'm gonna let you do that while you're walking. If you were on like a cart or something.
Or horse?
Short rest is a period of downtime at least an hour long.
Just I
Where
think for bounces it's an
during-
hour where you don't do much.
Yeah.
Or
During
it's-
which a character does nothing more. Jesus, I'm having. During which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, or tending to women.
Yes. And like technically walking, it's not strenuous, but like you're still walking, and like you're like climbing over rocks down here. Like it's not a chill stroll to this.
Brayoft and
And
Doremello
you're
are
probably on-
swimming in short
You're
rests.
probably on a decent. Yeah, you can take a short rest. You're probably on like you're in like a decent on edge too. It's like this unfamiliar. I mean, I'm like you probably don't even know like this is all new terrain.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just say that walking is more strenuous than reading.
Yeah.
It is more serious than reading.
As someone
I
who
don't
does
know.
not like reading.
Hiking is pretty relaxing.
That is the
This
opposite.
is
Huge
actually,
L.
I actually disagree with that.
Yeah,
What?
gee, that's
Common
that.
hiker L.
Common hiker hell.
Yeah,
You guys
boo.
suck. You're the worst.
Oh, I'm gonna go climb a mountain.
Oh, this guy casually hits the New Hampshire 4,000 footers.
So, you guys come across the more humid area where you start to see vegetation, a lush cave, if you will.
I can't do this anymore, guys. I can't do this anymore.
And you start by seeing the giant mushrooms, and the air in here has like obvious particles floating through it.
Oh god.
So you say the mushrooms are alive. Oh, these guys are
Yeah.
there. Oh,
Us
sorry.
or them?
You three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're catching up to you. You'll be
Yeah,
next.
I'll.
How are they catching up to me?
Oh, actually, I have a bandana
Yeah,
around
so
my
they're
neck
not-
and
they're not-
everything.
just-
Oh,
I will
okay.
I will put it on.
You do have a bandana. It's in your character art.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
it's
probably
great.
have a little bit of cloth or something.
Yeah,
Did
you
I?
can do, I mean, you can do a Doremello again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does Grum.
Hmm?
Grum.
Yeah, Grum has a mask. He has a mask too.
He has
'cause,
a-
yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are pretty well prepared for this.
Yeah.
And he
But
puts
I
on his
lost my-
goggles too. He
I lost my
has
real
those.
ass gas mask.
Already wearing the goggles.
He was like, oh god, this time we're not taking any spores with us.
You guys took spores.
Long
before?
story.
They were very interesting, but they never got to study them.
Yeah, but they took over a town.
They did, which just makes them all a little more interesting.
Okay.
Actually.
Put them in a little bottle.
Too bad I
study
lost
'em
my-
now.
Real ass.
I forgot I gave you guys like the spore shakers and everything.
Yeah,
Fine.
but then they got.
That's why I
Technically speaking, we didn't fail our mission, by the way. Kruber took all our stuff.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
technically, we did spread them
Yeah.
to Kruber.
dude, just wait till one of those assassins drops it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, like to the assassin, it probably just looks like a bottle of like.
Or
Oh,
dust.
shit.
Yeah, or dust.
It's just like a bottle of dust, like an old dusty bottle.
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck is this?
Gonna open
They're-
it, clean it out. That's when they get them.
Yeah, they open it up. and
We're
just, like,
literally just
toss it.
like walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're just walking through here.
Walking.
We're just
You
walking,
are getting
talking.
stairs. It's unusual that like obviously you like an upper level races down here, but like one of them, Mike, is kind of like slowly walks over to you guys. Is just kind of curiously like following you.
Can you guys talk to this one too?
Yeah.
They're like,
Hello.
Kind of holds out a hand and
okay, let's not talk to them.
can you? Actually, I don't
Did
think
we
this one has
do
a
that
saving
last
throw.
time?
Yes. You have intelligence 2 or higher, right?
What?
yeah.
No,
Intelligence 2 or
actually.
higher.
Oh, right,
This
yes.
is, yeah, these are the rapport spores.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I remember that.
The speaky spores.
So, affected creatures can communicate telepathically with one another while they're within 30 feet for 1 hour.
That
I
is
forgot
right.
about that.
Yeah.
Is that negated by the mask?
That mask did not stop spores. It's not like a filtered mask.
Little mushrooms growing.
I'd
out of
probably
ears.
have it help you for if they were using just like poison stuff, but
These motherfuckers took my gas mask. I had one.
It's true.
you did have one.
Yeah.
That's true.
Bullshit.
I think at one point I asked if Project could make one, and I think it was too much gold at the time.
Cringe. Should have been more than level 3.
Yeah.
As you're kind of walking, he's like, in your head, you kind of feel like the voice in this mic made up's kind of like, hey.
Hi. Sorry, we're just passing through. Did you actually? Since I can see you, did you see 2 others pass through here earlier? They were
Yes.
on.
We saw. We were just gonna ask you, are you traveling with the smaller men?
We're trying to catch up to them. We are.
Careful.
Oh,
Be careful.
did they go somewhere? Where did they go?
kind of just points down the main mud path. What?
It's just everything everyone said has been words to say before encountering a giant spider. Every sentence that anyone down here has said.
Points down the mud path.
Yeah, down the main path. It's kind of like down main path. Main highway. Been blocked off for a while now.
Oh.
We lost contact with neighbors. They're saying this as you guys are walking.
Yeah.
That little dude, like.
Well, they move kind of like they're really like I think they're like just really slow. They're not like slow, but they just like kind of like if they don't have legs, they're more like rolling and tumbling.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy is one of the more he has more of a body shape that you're used like more. It's a humanoid shape, but with even that he's like very slow, kind of like.
Is he like keeping pace with us, or are we slowing down?
Joe's slowing down, or Grum's slowing down.
So, what else is out there? Like, where you said that they're going to a blocked off spot. Where was it blocked off from?
Well, we blocked it off. Dangerous in there.
So they're going to the dangerous spot. Of course, Doremello's bringing them to the dangerous spot. Okay. I appreciate it very much for telling us this.
Are you adventurous?
I'd say so, yes.
Can you help?
Did I get any of the speaking spores?
No, you were up front.
Damn.
But you see Grum mentally communicating, like just
I
staring.
would say like Grum's probably saying this out loud.
Yeah.
Like
Checks out.
while
Yeah, Grum is you
like
probably hear
you're
Grum
just
talking.
seeing you just seen
It's
this
a
mushroom
one-sided
go like
conversation.
It's like yeah,
Like-
Grum would be like,
depends on what the job is.
Whoa, Grum, hold on. Sounds like spores.
He's been talking like the whole time.
I know, I'm listening. It's
Does
what
your
the
friend-
job is. Sounds like it's gonna be spreading.
does your friend want spores from us as well?
No, I don't.
No, we're not in. If it's the spreading spores business, we're not
Spreading spores.
in that business.
Why would we wish to spread more spores?
Okay.
We
So
can do that ourselves.
okay, good. Never mind. What is this job?
It's not gonna be spreading spores.
We've got these
Thanks,
little
Mace.
capsules for you to.
It's just gonna
Cross off that one on the D8 job list.
Sorry. So we need you.
To spread spores.
Fuck.
We
They're
need you
all
to go
spread
to.
Crossing out the D8 right now. They need help spreading
Hot
Stores.
dogs.
They're spreading stores. Capitalism.
Yeah, we're franchising. Do you want to participate?
franchising.
We're selling spore jam.
Who's selling spores? The game.
Hey, that game was sick. I love Spore. No. Kind of just as a rocking. Yeah. So again, it was like, you sure your friend does not wish to speak with us?
Dali,
Yeah.
you want to speak with the mushrooms?
Oh. Yeah, sure. I'll skitter back.
I didn't get asked if I wanted to speak with the mushrooms. Fuck yeah. We're not going to take them.
So now all of us can mentally communicate for the next 1 hour.
We should do that.
Yeah. Okay, we're
That's
actually gonna
actually
do this in character for the next 30 minutes.
How fucking dare you? That's terrible. Okay, can we stop?
Hello.
All the words are just bouncing off the walls. It's empty in there. Hi. Did Grum? What did Grum say? Job? You need help? We're
Not
really
job,
just
just assistance.
with what?
Colony got separated. Down main road. I assume you're following your friend anyway.
Yeah, we're going down the main road.
This cavern, next cavern, another one of our caverns. Cavern in the middle, lost contact.
I'm drawing this out on the ground.
We well, we're looking for our friend. We'll try our best to try and see if we can reconnect the caverns together, and you guys can reconnect with your colony.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you know
It's
what happened?
No,
No?
it happened so quick. We just lost the spore
Sense,
range,
I
I
guess.
suppose.
We'll see what's up and see if we can't sort it out.
was there anything?
Oh,
was it just a collapse, or was it like shaking, or?
There was some shaking. Next room is quite large.
Do you have any like natural predators? Like,
giant spiders.
like who? So we've been to the candle place, the crystal place, and your guys' place. Are you on good terms with them all?
The Under Empire is mostly friendly with one another. Mostly.
Mostly.
Except
Except fucking giant spiders, dude.
Do you say that?
Yeah, I'm like, except the giant spiders, like in a. Dude, I just know.
Richard hastily backspacing giant spider cavern.
No, that
Hastily writing down
giant insects are not uncommon.
Oh no. You this is see Grun's face go a little pale.
Well, we'll get them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean we're going there anyway. We'll see if we
Also,
can reconnect.
not uncommon for specific caverns to try and do their own thing, I suppose. You said you had a run-in with spores where some of our brothers beforehand?
Yeah.
It did not sound like a positive one to us.
It was
They took over a surface town.
We apologize. Some of our brethren are more interested in spreading as much as possible. We understand that life of all kinds is sacred, even though we do primarily grow from your kind's death.
That's nice.
That's actually pretty chill.
Yeah, you're cool. You know what? You're a pretty fun guy. I don't do finger guns. Those don't exist.
Not yet.
Well, actually, yeah, they would have been like an ancient hand symbol from Hell's Birth.
Oh, that in that case,
Yeah.
I definitely.
Yeah. But they kind of spare you.
It's-
Thank you. You seem like a pretty fun satyr.
Thank you. I think a bit of the joke was lost in translation, but
No, that was awesome.
I think they got it in some way.
I
We should go if the giant bugs, Brayoft and Doremello in a Porsche.
They're gonna get there first, and I mean we're gonna find them in a giant spider web, but it's fine.
Well, we should probably, if they're ahead of us, they're probably already in the spider web. So
Yeah.
let's fucking
yeah, let's go. Do you want to run now?
It's still not really. I kind of just want to save it.
I like looking through my bag. It's like, do you eat things?
Trying to give it a treat.
We grow off of the dead.
You want some Jake? It's dead.
It kind of like just. This seems to be a smoked meat.
I don't
Pretty
think,
good.
I don't think they eat
I
anyway.
think they want like a dead. Like if you write down the whole cow,
Well,
and they'd be like woo, and then like.
shoving it in my bag. I'm like, I don't know if I have a whole cow here.
I'll drop a good berry on the ground. That's the best I can do.
Kind of picks it up. How long do these last?
Um,
This is about
24
an hour,
hours.
right? Oh, really?
Yeah, they last a whole day.
It kind of. Thank you for this peace offering. We appreciate this greatly.
So it's magic, so it will disappear soon.
Oh.
But it will be good for the time that it's there.
I was gonna say
The nutrients in it don't disappear.
Do they disappear or do they become innate?
And I actually don't know. I can check.
Yeah, I would check that first.
They might be in it.
Well, it's the same way
Well-
as does food disappear from your body after
No, it's not like that at all. Actually, it's a magical spell in a Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I'm assuming it's like the equivalent of getting your stomach filled and like you still. Like,
They lose their potency, but the berries still exist.
Perfect.
So I'll say, actually, I won't say anything. They won't notice.
Thank you. We have exchange for you.
Oh.
It kind of one moment. Kind of walks out behind one of the bigger mushrooms. You do notice that they have like now that you've you're adjusting, looking around the surroundings, like it is mostly like mulch and stuff, but it doesn't smell good in here, obviously. But like you do notice they have like some semblance of like gardens where things are growing, some semblance of like I wouldn't call it like a house, but like places where they are kind of like grouped up.
like a quasi village.
I love mushroom people.
Yeah, they kind of are. The one you were talking to kind of goes around. You kind of hear them like rummaging through like something in the back. They kind of come back with a bottle, like I said, cork. It is. Sprays a bunch of the spores and stuff in there. Corks it. Communication. Helpful for other race.
That actually might be good.
Yippee!
What? No, because now if we get to
Because
the
now-
other one,
We can, if we find other people we can't communicate, we can. And then we'll be able to telepathically link.
unless
You could have done that
they're
with
candles and don't have mouths, unless they're
No, it's
geodes and don't have mouths
No,
to
it's-
breathe it in.
Well, we could talk to
It works on our neighbors.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind.
Boom! Magic!
Everything I said was invalid.
Each group down here have different ways of ingesting, I suppose.
Gross.
We do not get along too well with the rock people, so I cannot speak, or we cannot speak to that, I suppose.
Too
I
hard.
suppose.
No, it's okay. You guys can
Inorganic.
speak to it.
Alright,
Be
let's.
safe.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
You too.
Well,
We appreciate
Check
your
in
safe
if-
passage. Yeah, I'm going to too as we
Love
leave.
it.
He's like, bye-bye. We'll try and get your economy back. Just turn
Cool.
around and run.
This is a good time to take our quick 10-15 minute break, or whatever it is.
Cool.
We'll be right back.
There.
Awesome. Welcome back, everyone. Let's just get right back into it. So, Brayoft, you and Doremello
The
have
Super
come across
Cardinals.
the Super Cardinals have come across the tunnel is a bunch of vines and like mushrooms blocking the path. And you and Doremello have like hopped off the horse and you're staring at it like.
So they're probably alive.
Oh no, these ones are just. I think these ones are just. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm wagering the second we touch this, it, you know.
No, we're good.
Oh, okay.
You got a knife or punch it.
The vine?
Yeah, punch it.
I mean, I don't.
Punch it.
Actually, no, I was trying to weasel my way out of like, oh, maybe I have a knife in my glass blower's tools, but no, I don't.
Use a shard of pottery. Ceramic is very sharp.
Yeah, you're right. Ceramic is sharp. Thank you, Dean. I get an idea. I don't know where from. It's
The little voice.
From internal Brayoft.
It's not the voice of internal Brayoft. It's like a little mini Tamiya up there. Just saying, remember when you dropped a pot on that kid? That was pretty sharp. Right.
The kid was crying.
Yeah. I probably have like a little pottery shard. I'm gonna try to slice Reno
Yeah,
at
I
the...
get to some. I got that roll.
And this is like improvised, so it's just my proficiency, I assume.
It's just your.
It's just an attack. Yeah, just attack.
So roll plus it.
Oh.
Dex.
Oh, in that
improvised
case,
dagger?
16.
Yeah. You're able to cut through it.
Oh, okay.
I said punch it. It would be cooler. That's like your thing.
My fist wouldn't go through it.
No, with that attitude, man.
It's like a rope. You can't punch a rope. It's like punching water.
Bro, come here, bro. You're thinking too one-dimensionally for this party. All right? Here at the Super Carnals, we don't do none of that physics shit. You can punch through anything if you
Like
try hard enough.
like a higher, like 4 dimensions.
Yes. It's weird that you know that concept of physical dimensions.
It's a larger number than 1.
It's weird to me know that.
So that's higher.
Punch the vines this time. And punch it hard.
I'll punch.
Not where you cut it already, though, obviously.
Well, it's a different. Well, yeah, it's the cut vines are on the floor.
Yeah,
That's already
sure,
on the
yeah,
ground.
cut it.
And I'm gonna punch the vine.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, jeez, that 24.
Yeah, you just strike it with, you're a monk. You just, it punches a hole through it.
Yeah,
You're pretty good at punching.
that's my thing. I'm a punchy boy.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay. Actually, he'd probably be leading the horse out because it's you enter into a larger cavern. Looks like a myconid cavern, though there's no spores. In fact, the entire place is like oddly quiet. The last one, you just heard like the mushrooms moving around and stuff. But this one is like oddly quiet, and the air is oddly like
Still.
yes.
Oh, sweet, no mushrooms.
Yeah, but there should be. There's 3 in a row.
Mushrooms were the last one, and we
There's
had
like-
the
so-
candles and the rocks and the mushrooms,
There
and
are
then there's
big-
something else that's goofy.
There are big mushrooms still.
They're right there.
No, Brayoft, something's not right. This is like the second mushroom town. There should be myconids here. Kind of slowly and tentatively walks in with the horse.
All right. No, it's okay. So I've got my torch. Trying to get a better view. I assume the light opens up and it scatters a bit more. Is there any other source of light in here?
No, this
No.
one's there's like a few bioluminescent things, but they're like as you're kind of getting, you see like there's mushrooms that are been cut. Some of them have like raised to the ground, like
Oh,
Yeah.
well, someone else went here through here. They cut all the mushrooms.
Yeah, but why would they do that? The Vikings down here are pretty peaceful.
Mushrooms still? I don't know. You ever made like a plate? Hey, super cardinals are afraid of nothing, right?
Well, I'm not afraid. Don't get me wrong. I'm not afraid. No. It's just weird, right? It's weird.
Everything's weird down here.
That's not true. The mushrooms are pretty normal. I've seen a decent amount of those.
You know what? You're right. I have also seen a decent amount of mushrooms in my time. More mushrooms than I would expect to see in my normal day-to-day life.
At this point, you hear like a footstep kind of behind one of the mushrooms.
Oh, there's a mushroom guy.
What do you do?
And then
I'm
you hear
gonna try to like adjust my light to try to see like it's like see the mushroom. Are they hiding behind the
They're
mushroom?
hiding behind the mushroom, yeah. It seems to have like a humanoid form. It kind of ducks back.
Oh, is it a light thing? Do I here like try to like douse the light a little bit?
A dwarf walks out from behind the mushroom.
Oh hi. You're not a mushroom.
I'm not a mushroom.
Okay, we're in agreement.
What are you doing
You
here?
seem on edge.
A little bit.
Okay, cool.
What are you doing in here?
I mean, we're walking through the mushroom lands. It's the mushroom lands. A little less here, but
There's two of you.
housing prices.
You
I
got
mean,
a horse in here.
3 of us, yeah, actually.
Horse.
Just something against horses.
What are you?
What?
You're not a dwarf. What are you?
I'm a half.
Halfling.
Are you not a halfling?
No, I'm a dwarf.
We're the same size. What's the difference?
Well, I'm more built to my size. You're more just like a short person. Although you're quite round, you do look like a halfling.
That's a little
dwarf
mean.
would.
That just sounds like you work out more.
I'm not familiar with the concept of working out. What does that mean?
Like gains? You know about gains, bro?
I don't know about guides. What
Alright.
do you mean by this?
You look cold. Are you okay?
I'm alright.
Alright.
Are you alright?
God, I hope so. I mean, am I bleeding? I'm not. There's no new bleeding areas, which is pretty new.
Your pants
Um,
are like red from like all the paint.
I mean, that's not blood. That's paint. Yeah, we painted the horse to make it faster.
Does paint in this world make horses go faster?
You not of this world?
That's not what I meant.
Hey, Super Cardinal.
Doremello's like just like staring at this guy. Yeah, what's up?
Vibe checking this guy. What do you feel?
He looks like a dwarf. I mean, it's weird. I mean, dwarves aren't. They're normally in mountains, but underground's not a huge stretch.
I
So,
mean,
you think he's been down here for a while?
I look at it.
Oh, you know, maybe he's been, hitting the sauce too much.
See, I think that, but like normally I can when I hit the sauce too much, you can smell it, right? Like from their breath.
Well, we're not even close to him. So maybe it does smell pretty bad.
You know what? Honestly, yeah.
I mean, again, is he wearing anything?
Can you? Mushrooms don't ferment. They don't alcohol.
They don't alcohol? Yeah, what does that have to do
So
with
we're-
this dwarf?
Yeah, but like,
Well, maybe,
if
he,
someone
maybe
was-
he got sauced and wandered down here like I did the first time.
if someone came down here to get sauced, though, maybe they
Well, I mean, like, I got sauced from the candle place, and that's how I found this path.
rad.
Because I was chilling there, right? I was chilling. Maybe this guy got sauced from another place, and that's how he's here. Since we're experts in being drunk, let's ask this guy some questions.
Hey, bro, you sauced?
Sauce. A little sauce.
You know, little.
I suppose. What does sauce do to a person?
Makes them smarter, faster, a little bit more agile.
Then I've certainly been sauced.
Rad. Yeah, my boy's sauced.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
So,
You got any more?
more sauce?
Yeah, more sauce.
I can get you more sauce. Do you wish to be sauced?
I mean, you're shaking like a little bit. That's not like a sauce thing.
Sorry, I'm just excited about the prospect of being sauced.
Make good points.
Super kernels?
Yeah, what's up?
If this is what this guy's like sauced, I don't want to party with him.
Well, maybe he's just embarrassed. Like, what? Maybe he needs to be. Maybe we need to let him out of his shell. Maybe he's just antisocial.
Hey, bro, you want to come with us?
Where are you going?
That direction, I think.
Why are you going that direction?
'Cause that's the other side. That's the other side. We're going over there.
There's nothing fun in that direction. There's danger in that direction.
Ah, danger's my middle name, probably.
I know another direction. It's this way.
Is that like perpendicular?
It's like, yeah. It's quicker too. And we can get sauced.
I don't know. Some kind of underground bar, Doremello?
Dude, I am a big fan of underground bars. Sauced. You wanna get sauced, bro? I think we're gonna take a bit of a detour, if you will.
Yeah, we can indulge ourselves. We've had a long day.
At this point, you three would actually probably catch up.
Not if we take a short rest.
Oh, are you
Okay.
taking a short rest?
I was gonna say, I thought we were.
Honest to God, yeah.
I thought we were taking a short
I
rest.
think
Well, if Grum would keep going, but if these two were like, God, we need to like stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
would
mean,
probably.
think of all the
okay.
stuff we get.
I
So,
think
did you take a short rest? I need to know now.
we could take a short rest, like right before, like when we hit the next cavern, we can decide to stop. So like, for this there, we're closer.
So like when we get out of the mushrooms.
When we get to the next mushrooms.
Alright, the one that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Gone. Fine, Tamiya, but I wanna chill for like a little
Well,
bit.
so do I. You know.
Keep going.
So I guess we take a short rest once we see the wall that's been punched through.
Yeah. So you see the wall's been punched through. You would hear their voices echoing. Like, the wall was pretty down the path.
Sauce? Sauce?
Yeah, you hear Brayoft going like, sauce?
Oh,
They're like,
Rad!
should probably learn them.
We should
So the guy,
probably just
as you guys are going, you want to go get sauced? You want to go get sauced?
Yes. Look at sauce.
Let's go. I believe the horse can't fit. Too big.
I wanna go in.
Yeah, we'll go in.
Oh, you haven't seen a drunk horse before, have you?
Do you want to run now?
Yeah,
Callie?
we can run.
They
Okay.
run like diagonally.
We'll run up.
I don't think that's correct. You guys walk in and you see those two talking to a guy who you can't see from behind a mushroom.
Brayoft!
Crumb!
What the hell are you doing?
We're getting sauced, brother! What are you doing?
Why are you with Doremello? Why did you leave the party?
We gotta go get Tally back. We're gonna make the party whole again. We're gonna bring together the Super Cardinals, and it's gonna be great.
You get your ass over here. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Wait, what?
I run over to the fucking horse.
Yeah, you run over the horse and you see the guy like peek behind the mushroom.
What the Jesus, who's that?
Some guy? Dwarf? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask questions.
Are you okay?
You coming with?
No, they're.
You look at sauced.
Is he like
cold?
okay? Is this guy look like Golem?
No.
Oh.
He looks just like a dwarf that hasn't been cleaned in a while.
Is he like thin or gaunt or something?
He looks like an average dwarf.
What
can't
are you
see-
doing here? Why are you underground?
It's faster.
No, not to you. The mushroom said this
did
place
hear.
got fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, obviously, because all the mushrooms are dead.
It's probably the guy. Let's be honest here.
He's just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
Well, that does
That's
raise-
That's the
Least just a guy thing to say. Tamiya, I feel like we get up to some good shit together.
We have been so far.
Honestly, yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, excuse me
Had
for
your back
wanting
with
to
the
see the
candles.
good in
Thank
people.
Well, regardless, do you know why the mushrooms are like this and gone?
I suppose another race probably came through and 8 them or something.
So what do the mushrooms look like? They're like cut
They're
down.
like, yeah, these are like the bigger mushrooms that are cut in half. Some are like burned down.
Some are burned down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know anything, so I won't have to roll.
None of us would know anything. That's
I
the
know.
problem.
Well, that's
Can I insight what he said?
Yeah.
I think it's a 9.
oh sorry, guidance. I forgot that I have that.
11.
Might help.
Damn. Just straight 11.
Yep.
I believe that is going to fail. Yeah. Wait, nope, they have an 11 in charisma. So, it's still 19. So
Damn.
yeah.
Well, like, it's clearly fucked up. How did you get down here?
He's a dwarf. He's underground all the time.
That's
I
not true.
This is the first.
I want to ground all the time.
Every time you've said anything, he's been like, yeah, that's the exact reason I'm here. Stop talking.
Look,
You asked earlier why we left, and honestly, it's to get away from your nagging sometimes, okay? So, you guys can do whatever you guys wanted to do. We're gonna go to this guy's super secret underground bar, okay?
Can you just like take an honest second, stop, and think about what you just said?
Done.
Do you really genuinely believe that this shaking, cowardly, underground dwarf who has no explanation of how he got here or what's happened here somehow has an underground bar that leads directly to this mushroom world, like cavern? Mushrooms don't drink. Where would he get his
Candles
business?
don't talk! And here we are!
I want you to think for a second before acting for once and think it through. Okay, let's say this guy has a bar. Where is he getting his business? Why does he have a bar down here? Ask yourselves questions
Okay,
about the scenario, and you'll see that it falls apart.
It could be a smaller thing, but even if you're wrong, even if that's not the case, don't you think I would have thought of that? Don't you think I would know, hey, if this is the source of the problem, that's me going in the right direction. That's me helping someone.
You didn't know there was a problem here.
There could be.
There is.
Things
We
got
talked
sliced
to the
down.
mushrooms.
Yeah. And there's no mushrooms here.
Yeah, because they all died from something. And you know what?
Yeah.
There's something
And
right
we're being
there.
led to the source. Not
Did you
everything
kill the
is a
mushrooms?
threat.
I did not kill the mushroom.
Yeah, he said he didn't kill the mushrooms. So either he's lying and we have more against to use, or more...
When I kill mushrooms?
Just can we just back up a little bit and how did you end up down here? Usually there should be mushrooms here, but obviously they've been cut down, looks like recently. So, and you're the only one here that any of us know of.
I guess I just wanted it like you did.
We didn't. Come up from behind the mushroom.
He comes out from behind the mushroom.
Into like the light. Into the middle
He
of the
comes
cavern.
into the light. There's not really light in here, actually.
We
You
have
have a torch,
yeah.
yeah. Kind of walks in with the torch.
Walks into the door.
Keep long fingernails and
Why haven't you left?
scared. Can't.
Of what?
The light, I suppose.
We're in the light right now.
I'm gonna dose it a little bit.
No.
Are you hungry?
What do you know? What? Guys, let's interrogate that statement a little bit. What do you mean, scared of the light?
The light, right.
Some people not okay with the light.
Why didn't you leave when you first came down here?
What else is there out there?
Everything
Okay,
else?
so-
What?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
What is your name?
I don't.
I don't just remember.
What are you?
I believe I am a common dwarf.
Why do you believe that?
Because I am a common dwarf.
Were you always a common dwarf? He doesn't respond to that. Guys, it's like, honestly, can we attack him?
What?
I don't think you are a dwarf. You look more like a halfling to me.
Oh. Am I a halfling?
I think so.
Maybe.
What I am is not important.
That's right.
Right?
So guys,
I grab the torch from Brayoft and bring it towards him.
It's my turn.
guys,
I actually also do the same thing. A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand.
Do you grab the other torch I have?
No, not from the torch. I shy away from the fire.
He's just a common dwarf, not like the
Well, no.
sunlight sensitivity.
Let's
Durgar, no,
let's
Durgar.
iron this out. He's not just a common dwarf. He thought he was a common dwarf. I said he thought he was a common dwarf because Brayoft said, "I think you're a dwarf," or someone fucking said that. And then I asked, "No, I think you're a halfling," and he was like, "Ah, shit, you're right. He's just going off of whatever percent."
No, I asked what he was and he didn't respond.
Yeah.
That's the reddest flag I think I've ever seen.
What's your name?
He didn't know. I already asked that.
Is your name Brian?
You look like your name's Brian.
Then probably.
Yeah, this guy's.
Why are you shivering so much?
It's cold.
It is cold down here.
All right, guys.
Why
No,
don't you
it's
come near
not.
the torch? And I hold the torch even closer to him.
All right. We kill this guy. If he's fine, honest mistake, it happens.
No. What?
It doesn't happen. It would be like I agree up until the it happens.
Stop
part.
killing people.
They're obviously not.
That
right.
doesn't mean they're. Oh, so everyone not right
Hey.
deserves to die?
Someone killed all these mushrooms, and the mushrooms were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not the
And-
last time we talked to them.
The last time I talked to them, they were sick.
Okay.
Actually, also,
They were the best.
They literally apologized on behalf of the other ones.
Yeah,
We talked to the mushroom before
Yeah.
we came here.
they were really cool.
And look,
I wish I had one of them in my party.
Oh, so you suspect this guy of lying and not the Mushroom Society?
Yeah,
Yes.
because the Mushroom Society wasn't like this all the time.
It's so true.
The man.
The Mushroom Society wasn't evilly wringing their hands and shaking.
He,
I don't know if we should kill him, but we should definitely.
yeah, don't
He's not-
default to the kill option.
We should try and get more answers out of him.
Is this
before
what
we
you've been
make a
doing
decision.
without me?
No.
Well, what do you want to ask?
I guess
I can't think of anything else. If you can, feel free.
the only thing is that he says that he has a place where they can get sauced, so I as much as that might be a trap, it's, it's all we really have, and we need to solve this problem if we're going to get through the tunnels.
How many people can you sauce at your place?
Is that including the
not
horse?
the gargoyle or the horse.
Gargoyle,
What is your understanding of
Oh, Rock
sauce?
Friend, you're here. You're cool sometimes.
yeah.
Sauce was what again?
When you said the gargoyle, I just you see Grum just like.
Bestie, I'm advocating for you here. And
What does it mean to
Does-
be sauced?
Did I just ask?
Smarter. Faster. Better.
How do we get sauced in your way?
Sauce.
Guys, I can't do this.
all right,
I don't want to just be the violent one, but I really can't do this, guys. This is weighing on me so much.
It
We
is.
could just leave.
I have a happy compromise. Bring this guy back to your mushroom people.
No.
Why not?
Because he's in the cave with all the dead mushrooms.
Yeah. If he's evil, the mushroom people can help deal with it.
Use your passive perceptions.
The more
14.
20.
Actually,
With the sentinel
if
shield,
anyone has,
we get +5.
does anyone have 20 or higher other than you?
20.
Hold on. What is it?
I do not.
I think it's 21 because it's +5.
You have 3 wisdom.
Oh no, sorry. I must have already wrote it on my sheet.
It's 12.
So 16.
You, as you're talking, you notice something. It's very minor. The area around you, like, minor details have changed. Like, a mushroom that was burnt is now a mushroom that was cut. A mushroom that was not there is now there. And as you're kind of looking around, you look at the guy, and, like, no one else has seemed to notice it, but, like, he had, like, a cut on his cheek here, but it swapped sides.
Guys,
What?
I think we're being fucked with. Mentally,
That's all I need.
stuff is changing.
I throw a
Stuff
bomb at
isn't
him.
changing.
I throw a bomb at him. That's literally all I needed.
Okay.
That's
Like, it hits.
Okay.
He's just still sitting there, completely unaffected, no char, nothing.
I would.
I think it's.
I hate it when you're right.
It like hits him, and he's kind of like, it just goes through him.
Damn it.
That horse is so fast.
I would like to also address I am a Fae, so I have advantage on saving throws against spells and other effects in the future.
So this was one of those. Let me find it.
Because that may come up now that things have been revealed.
And if this is, I also have a thing.
I'll let you and only you go ahead and make. Now that you're aware something's wrong and you're hyper focused on it, go ahead and make a saving throw.
What saving throw?
It would be, I think, intelligence. Let me check. Yeah, intelligence.
Not bad, I guess, but not good. That's a 4.
May I roll to see if there are
You do
any
have,
monsters or creatures that
yeah.
fit the description of
I won't do it.
trapping people through illusions of the like.
Sure. Yeah.
What should I roll for that?
I'm trying to think. For a general one, we can just use the one you were using before, I guess.
That's nonsense words you just said.
What were we were just using history before, right?
You had a whole document.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell you what this creature type is to...
I'd like to roll Arcana on it.
Okay.
If it's a vaguely magical effect. Guidance.
25.
It's pretty
Okay.
cool. Love guidance.
So, from your history, there are a few things that, like, from your readings, that this could be. Especially in the world of, like, illusions, he did say don't wake up, so in, like, dreams and stuff. Main things are sirens. Sirens are common. You didn't hear any strict music, but you have heard stories of sirens being able to, like, subtly do stuff like that. So, night hags are a big one. They do dream stuff. They usually invade dreams, but like you'd have to be asleep, so maybe they put you to sleep. Same with green hags. They can make an illusory dreamscape that they can use to trap and torment their victims. That's the one that you're probably leaning towards the most, is a green hag. I think there's also a creature type called just a nightmare. Let me double check that.
Now,
Holy
Richard.
smokes, from 5 Nights at Freddy's 4.
This may be completely
There is a creature. No, that's the different nightmare. Nightmare is the
untrue,
worst.
but based on your Fae world rules, me being a Fae from the like dream,
Hmm?
like, can I have advantage on that saving throw? If we're being put asleep.
Fine. Just because I think it would be a fun little thing.
I thought I had a thing for that too.
Alright.
That's a 20.
Damn.
Sometimes asking is better.
How? What
Do I
know-
succeed?
Yeah, you do succeed.
What do I know about green hags?
Green hags? Pull up some more specifics.
They're green and they're very haggy.
Needs a little
They can mimic animal sounds and human voices. That's another thing that you know of. They can illusory appearance. They have that. They can make themselves appear as something else. And they can turn invisible sometimes. But They're usually seen in swamps and foresty, hilly areas. So one of them being underground is strange. Especially it's just unusual. They usually know illusionary spells. I don't know. It seems like that's like out of all the things you know, the only one that fits a description.
Then I would like to take my dagger and stab myself.
Okay.
To
The dagger goes through your hand.
Interesting.
I frantically groan to start slaying.
Oh yeah, we'll get there in a second. Tally is just or not Tally. Tamiya, you look over at Tamiya and Tamiya's just frozen.
Chill.
Tamiya? And I walk over to Tammy and I'm toss them on the shoulder.
Nothing happens. You.
Mhm.
You wake up. You your eyes are kind of adjusting to the light. You're in some sort of chamber right now.
Of course. Some glass chamber.
There is. So you're kind of leaning back, just like this,
Mhm.
on a kind of angled chamber. And there's you're covered in the sticky kind of stuff. You are in your clothes and your gear is still on you. You're just it's really tight and hard to move.
Yeah.
In front of you is this. It's not glass, but it would be more like a gelatinous kind of. You know what I mean, right?
What would be the word? It's translucent like skin almost.
Yeah, mucusy, but solid.
A membrane.
Yes, thank you. It's like a membrane. You see 5 others, a few more. You're in a circle of some.
Can I ask you out of character?
Yes.
Was the creature this is on the list you just gave me?
No.
Okay, so then I believe I know what this is personally.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. So you see those 3 plus Doremello, all with their eyes closed in their own chambers, and
So can I break out?
you can certainly try. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, before you do, yeah. You kind of hear the of the door opening to your far left. And then in just walks a mind flare. Yeah,
Sure.
as expected by everyone.
Didn't really drop in the ball.
I didn't.
What?
Didn't really drop in the ball. Didn't even give a description of his tentacles.
Can you give me a second? I just said a mind flare walks in.
Yeah.
And you cut me off. So
you dropped the mind flare at the end after the description.
so it's wearing same. They usually are just wearing armor. This one seems to be wearing an insignia on it as well as armor. It has the cloak back, stuff like that. It kind of.
Do I recognize the insignia? Is it a country? Okay.
No, it just seems like they have some sort of
Affiliation with someone.
The dwarf that you saw is in the room next to it, and it's kind of Master, I found these 5 in the cave. And the mind flare just obviously you don't hear anything because it would be telepathic. Just kind of motions for it to leave, and the thrall kind of goes, "No, yes, of course. But it was only to your great mind prowess that you were able to incapacitate them while I just talked. Of course, Master, I didn't do much myself." Yeah. And with that, it kind of the thrall leaves. What do you do while it's here?
So it didn't take any of my stuff.
No, you're just
So
kind
my
of
goggles are still on.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't have to pretend to be asleep.
Yes.
What is it doing?
It is.
It's mind flaying.
It's gonna flay some minds. It kind of walks to the middle of this ring of. It's like a ring, yeah. There's one single pathway out where instead of a chamber would be. Kind of walks in the middle of this ring, kind of holds its hand over it as it kind of 3 things rise up. Some weird alien technology. It kind of looks over it, kind of looks to each of the chambers, looks over to yours for a moment. Doesn't seem to notice anything unusual, and it just reaches into its cloak, pulls out what look to be like worms, tadpoles, and it kind of drops them into the middle of this thing that they all kind of into, and then you see like connected from the center thing to your chamber.
Tubes. Yeah.
There's tubes.
I'm gonna do it in escape now and not be fucking tadpoled.
The best thing you can do is probably try to break out and make an attack roll against one of us.
That's what I was gonna do. Probably 2.
As like it lands above your chamber, it's like
Well, as soon as I
but-
see it starting.
yeah,
to
but
down.
the mind flayer leaves it and he walks out.
Oh, then I'm absolutely trying to break out.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. What do you
That's
want
what we
to
call a
do?
mind flare L.
So, am I able to like get out?
Your arms are like locked to your side right now. It's just, you're like held in.
Can I use my horns as ways of breaking through the membrane and like getting out?
Sure, go for it.
I have an unarmed attack technically.
Yeah.
What would I be rolling?
I guess it would just be like.
Dexterity.
You don't have a
because
special
I'm-
thing for your
Are you
horns?
proficient with your horns?
No.
No,
Then no.
So yes, dexterity.
Would it be dexterity?
It's an improvised weapon. If it's finesse, you add your dexterity.
It's technically
to it.
not.
It's not finesse.
If you would like it to be finesse, it would not. So
It's technically not an improvised weapon either. It's an unarmed attack.
Finesse
It's
play.
It would be
It's a-
strength for unarmed, just an unarmed attack.
I think Watsy usually takes an L on not letting the things be finesse
I
because
think
they're
that's
like,
the
here's
thing.
this dexterity based race. Now you have a strength based attack. It's very stupid. It's the same with Tabaxi's claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially Spexes.
Yeah.
It's depends. Like I guess this one makes more sense. You're alerted beating with your head.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and make it just a attack roll with the strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
You try.
It's not particularly good. I mean,
You've
so I
got-
have DM inspiration.
You also
Can I
have this-
determine whether or not to use it after? If it fails?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it'd be
Yeah,
a pretty
it'd
weird way to use
Yeah.
it.
Sure.
There's
I'm
also
fine with
the
that.
snoot.
There is. That's true. So I'll re-roll my. Well, I got 8.
Yeah.
No, I'll use DM inspiration. So I got 9.
You're one off.
I can use the dog.
There is the dog.
There's
I'm on
the
team
You
dog.
can use the dog.
What actions are required? Oh wait, no. Is guidance an action?
I can't guidance myself.
Ah.
Is this a built environment? Like, are there bricks?
No bricks.
No.
Everything's very fleshy and circular.
Before determining if I could use the boop this in or not, would you also allow me to use a free running technique to escape?
How would you do it?
How would you free run?
Yeah.
It's the fact that
Ever seen a deer trying to escape someone's grab?
the fact that I'm like actively the whole subclass is moving and stuff.
Mhm.
And I have a prosthetic leg made of metal.
Mhm.
Could cut it from the bottom instead of the top and like
Why don't you
swoop
make
out
one more check? Yeah.
with what?
For what specifically you're trying to do? Just
I guess like slide out of it almost, like kick it, pierce
And then-
through it, and then slurp through the bottom.
acrobatics work.
Yeah.
Just kind of
I
like
mean, sure, I
go
guess.
and bend your body in the way that you're trying to like do.
Acrobatics is
Just
better than
dislocate
nothing.
various parts of you to try and squeeze your way out of it.
That's 15.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do it. The tadpole, like, right as it's about to drop onto your face, you're able to kind of push your metal leg,
Yeah.
cut through this membrane, kind of and, like push yourself out. Where
Yeah.
you feel like you feel like unusually exhausted. Like, yeah,
Mm.
and you kind of fall.
I will
To-
count that as a free running technique.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Okay.
I'll immediately
you
go
can
to
do that. You can do that. That was an acrobatics check.
Sure. I'll immediately cut Tally free first.
Okay.
Probably Tally, Grum, Brayoft.
Yeah. As you're like cutting off like Grummer, there's already a tadpole like
Makari or
slowly.
whatever.
Makari's not here.
Oh.
There's a tadpole like slowly crawling up Grum's thing, and you just kind of like grab
Yeah,
and
I'll-
throw off. Yeah.
Should I get Doremello? I will, just so that he's not tadpoled. I'll pull him out.
Yeah. All three of you, as you're like looking at Tamiya's frozen, like what's going on? Like all of a sudden, you like blink and you're waking up like hands on the ground as you throw up, just from the shock, and you're like Tamiya wait.
But I don't, right?
You do.
Oh, I didn't know if you had enough action to do that.
I assumed out of
Actually
order.
Oh.
I'm gonna pull you out, and then like, I don't want to full stomp on your head, but I said I'd kick you in the head.
You can.
So I'll kick you in the head.
So you wake up, you throw up, and then all of a sudden, boom, from the side.
All right, you're awake.
Yeah, with the.
What happened?
Must have been the fucked up guy. Would mind flayers be common knowledge? No, absolutely not.
I can't tell you. I don't want to tell you the lore, but
Yeah, I know.
I think
later.
you might have tipped your hand to the lore a little bit earlier. I'll point it out to you later, but
I didn't catch it. So there was a guy, big guy, tank, little mouth, sort of deal.
Why are we sticky?
Yeah, you guys were in the pods. Like, you see the pods full of stuff. You were
the candle people betrayed us.
What happened to the dwarf?
he is real apparently. There was this guy. This guy. I assume cast a spell, put us all in like fucked up mind space. The dwarf works for him. We were all in these pods. Got you out. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Does anything here look
Thank you for
flammable?
thanking me.
What?
Does anything here look flammable?
Everything looks very fleshy and like the device in the middle is like runic, so not really.
There's like a mucus over
Flesh
stuff.
is like the exact thing I expect to burn. Like
Flesh?
flammable.
No.
It's not like it's like
Flesh-
wet, like very squishy.
Yeah.
It's like tendony and like
Yeah.
meaty.
Yeah. Like, could you set a wet guy covered in?
With napalm, yeah.
Well, no.
No.
Well, yeah, you can do.
Well,
yeah, but if I was covered in maple syrup, right, and naked, could you light me on fire?
I was thinking more about like it's like trying to light a squid on fire.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's probably a better example.
Yeah, that's a good.
because it's mucusy or like a frog or something.
Like it's just natural.
Well, you never want to.
Of course not. We should probably get out of here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be a little rough coming out of like this dream or whatever.
Was this part of the plan, Doremello? And they sort of like kick him awake.
Doremello, what the hell did you get us into?
Dude, I have no fucking clue where we are right now. This was not here before.
Well, regardless, if we find that dwarf and that thing again, yeah, let's kill it.
Really took a lot of effort to get him out, like mentally.
I know.
Are there any other pods?
Not in this room.
Not in this room. Okay.
What the fuck is happening?
You missed the explanation. There's a guy. There's this big guy. He has tentacles on his face. If you see him, kill him.
Big guy
And
with
the
tentacles.
dwarf.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's all it is. It's not that
Can
simple.
you guys
Not
give
that
me a moment? He just kind of goes to the corner like.
Such fucking.
His breathing.
Is
You know what?
stillness of mind?
No.
Honestly, in this instance,
He's not
kind of
talking.
understandable.
The most reasonable Doremello action.
Is there anything else in this room aside from like the pillar and like the?
Yes,
things?
actually.
Just in case, Xavier, can you go behind and grab one of those blue Skylanders?
There is actually.
They're on top of
I
the.
fucking hate you so much.
You know you're obligated to do it.
Just in case, you never know if we'll need them. You know what I'm talking about.
I
We'll
know.
leave him next section.
Diagonally, in each corner of the room, the room's kind of shaped like a cone. There are tables with like corpses on them.
Well, shit. Human corpses?
One is human, one is like a tabaxi. Both chests ripped open, spine, like everything just spread out.
I'm assuming it looks like they've been dissected.
Right. Do they have anything on them?
Damn straight.
In terms of like, did they take off the armor and stuff before that, or does it look like they killed them and just brought the whole body?
They're like nude. They're stripped.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a guy. Is he gonna come back?
Probably.
Should we jump him?
Yes.
Oh no.
Did you have to ask?
Well, oh no.
They put you in a fucking weird
I
pod.
wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
He also put, like, little worms. You guys were all gonna get wormed.
I don't know
That
what
doesn't
a
sound
worm.
awful, actually. Worms are kind
Sounds
of fun.
horrendous.
I mean, the worms
In-
are probably,
in
the
your
worms are
head?
probably on the ground, like squeak, like.
Look at them.
Mm.
I'm gonna stomp them out.
Oh, I thought you meant
No.
like earthworms.
No, like tapeworms.
I thought we'd get a little worm on our shoulder as a friend.
Wait, tell me. Was this guy? Did he look strong, or did he look like? What was this guy look like?
He looked like someone who you would win against in like an arm wrestle, but then they'd be like, but in a battle of the minds, I'm the superior one.
Oh.
And then they'd mind blast you and you'd die.
Oh, like Tamiya? Or like Tally?
No. Like a wizard Tally.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Okay.
Tally, you good? You seem to be recovering
but
from
like,
the
they
mind
were a
worm.
decently sized, weird, fucked up tentacle thing.
What if? Okay, just hear me out. When they come back, I grab them, and then that guy points to Doremello.
Yeah,
Just start
I'm
punching
gonna-
him in the head.
I'm gonna angle myself behind the door, like just in case they walk in. Not behind the door, but like like to the side, so they open the door and they're like, "Oh, everything's fine," and then I get them.
Well, to be honest, if we're gonna ambush them, why don't we just put a bunch of bombs next to the door?
I mean,
They
I'm not
walk
gonna-
in, we blow them up.
Well, no, but then-
that works too. I'm not saying.
I mean, it's a good idea.
No, can't say that.
I also do think we might just want to try and leave instead of waiting.
Well, I feel like this is the problem that caused all the mushrooms to happen.
Definitely, but we're cornered.
But we,
There's
have,
one exit.
we do have the surprise though.
Yeah, but like, what if like 10 of them come back?
That is a good point. I did forget that. What do you
And
think,
it was
Tyler?
hard to get out of that.
Tally, can you make a bomb that goes on a timer? Or that goes off after a bit?
Not strictly in my class features. All of mine are like weapons.
Oh, okay. Because I had a goofy plan.
I like a goofy offhand. Yeah.
One of us gets captured.
No. Already bad.
No, this is me talking out of character for the goofy plan.
Same.
One of us gets captured with a bomb that goes off. And then,
Doremello.
but there's also
Sure, it's
no,
only
but
good
it's
at
also
Doremello.
precision explosives. So it's like that one bomb from Smash Bros.
I forgot. Oh man, I forgot to set precision explosives on Doremello, and
Oh,
then they
no.
both explode and die.
Oh jeez.
Sets all the charges.
All right, Richard.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting much. Because this is a blatant misuse of my class.
Okay.
But I make like 18 bombs a day. Or something bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Can I make a pile of 10 bombs in the corner next to the door? And then strike it with a bomb. And then the mind flare comes in.
Sure.
The way I pitch this to you working is they would all just fucking go off and you would have to make the saving throw for each.
Sure. Yeah.
What if someone
Okay.
other than the Mind Flayer comes in?
Well, I mean,
Then they're not gonna be in this room for long.
they don't.
The Mind Flayer no.
These kind of people don't seem like the kind of people who have other people
This-
just
this-
meandering around.
Also,
This
these kind of
place.
people don't seem like the kind of people that like I'd be pressed if I killed one of them. There doesn't seem like a wrong one to kill if anyone walks through that door.
Yeah, I think killing them is fine.
Honestly, I'm really good.
I
at
do.
Joe's speech at the beginning.
It's still valid.
I
This
mean-
is the right scenario.
Yeah, this is the right scenario.
This is like a life or death scenario
Yeah.
where like
I
they,
make-
they have literally tried to make them into tadpole
Yep.
creatures.
Not even
24
that.
bombs a
These
day.
are evil people.
Yeah.
I want to
Don't feel bad about killing these guys.
Yeah, no, Grum's like kind of at a point where it's like, okay, yeah, like he's no.
We went through the amethyst
This
people
is-
and the mushroom people. No incident. Now we fight.
This is the arc. We've got the Grum Safe Life punch card. And you know what? We get a kill.
Look, he just doesn't want to like attack the guards. We can like kill all the mind flayers we want. It's fine. It's whatever. The big
Well, you heard it here. Yes.
I would like to stack 10 bombs, 12 bombs next to the door.
Okay, so we're just gonna wait.
And we're going to wait.
Well, you want to take a short rest?
If it takes that long,
That's it.
I think this is a pretty bad idea personally. What if they know? What if they know we're out and they're behind the door, like listening, and then there's gonna be like a billion of them?
Well, there's still a bunch of bombs right there. It's gonna probably hit all of them.
Given the... How do these doors work? Are they like... Or do they...
I assume they're like.
Yeah. Like that.
Oh, okay. But they are mechanical.
No,
more
they're
than...
like sphincters, like a.
I
No,
was gonna say, I imagine it's
but
open.
Yeah.
I mean in the sense
Well, I didn't
of
want to
like...
say that.
This is like a redstone door and not like a wooden one.
Yes.
That you... Yeah. Okay.
We make
So I don't even know
like
how to operate the door.
No worries.
That's so fun.
Kind of assume you just poke the door, and it
Yeah.
probably just goes.
I'm just going to wait here until something walks in that door. And I'm going to...
That's a lot of bombs.
I do think that's a bad idea.
I'm gonna step away from these bombs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out of the radius of these bombs.
I'm on like the other side of the room. I'm
Can
as
I-
far as physically possible from these bombs.
I would like to take a closer look at the pod though that I was
Why
in.
don't you take a closer? Hey, sure. What are you looking for?
Fat out of your fat ears.
I'm not going for anything specific. I just want to know, how could I have ever gotten captured and put into a mind trance? What kind of wacky technology is this?
Yeah.
Just to sort of see, is there anything useful to me in here? No. Okay.
While we're waiting here, Grum's gonna take his axe and put it like on a table or something nearby, and then he's also gonna have take out his sling with one of his good rocks,
Oh yeah.
and he's just gonna sit there and idly wait. So essentially like a ready to action. So if whatever does come through the door explodes and it's still standing,
Most likely.
the rock is gonna go straight into the head right after the explosion.
Okay.
I won't prepare an action.
If it helps, this is out of character. Makari does have web, if he can web when it walks in the door.
He's not here.
Where's Makari?
Makari is not here.
That sucks.
He's a rock. I don't think they can take over his brain.
Yeah, they probably just left
There's
him.
no holes to.
He probably didn't fall asleep.
Well, I think his brain's in here.
Topologically speaking, Makari is a donut.
True enough.
So
No.
Interesting.
There's one hole and it's in the wing.
It's not.
I also realized I do actually have mending, so
That's-
I can heal him a little bit.
I'm not gonna prepare an attack action. I'm gonna prepare bracing for when these bombs go off.
The bombs aren't going to do anything bad.
It's a lot of bombs. That's spooky to me. As someone who has been hit by a lot of your bombs,
I'm not a huge fan of your bombs either, honestly. It's cool, I respect it, but I also absolutely don't. It's a force of absolute destruction, and I despise the fact that that's your major way of killing people.
Grum has become content with the bombs.
I'd love to use this threat against them, but I think mine's broken.
I just don't think you
Well,
know
I
how
don't-
to use it yet. Oh, I need to take time to learn more, and I just don't know how all the things it does.
Well, you guys,
I
stick
think
out your
it's-
hand and it happens.
They're dangerous. I don't think you should be using them.
I agree.
Even
Yeah,
here,
No, I
there's
agree so
a
much.
huge amount of potential side effects, catastrophic damage
Guys,
that can be dealt
hold
to
on.
innocents, us.
We should be quiet while we wait. So if it approaches, it can't hear us.
It can sense our minds or something, probably.
Alright, then fucking clear your minds or whatever. Just
What?
don't think.
I mean, I
This is
do that all the time.
Bad.
And just to double check, I will. It doesn't use a key pointer or anything, right? Stillness of mind, yeah. I'll just use stillness of mind on myself. So in the slight chance that I am charmed and don't know it, I'm not anymore.
Okay.
Cool.
They're just down.
And I'm not frightened of anything, so I brace a little less for the bombs.
Joke's on you, Brett. Was never afraid of anything before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was never afraid of anything ever. And never will be.
Never.
From this point on.
Won't do anything, but what if we hit an hour? I will use hit dice.
Okay. You hit an hour. Go ahead and take a short rest.
Woo!
Sure.
I'll use the small ones first.
How long does the... I don't need to...
Ooh, 8 on the first one.
I'll use 3.
Why not? You don't need to decide how many you use. You can use one and then use another and then use another.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I'm minimum gonna use 3.
I had 2 8s.
Ooh, that's pretty,
Oh my god.
pretty rad.
I'm back up to full. With just my 2 druid ones.
I think that's enough.
As you guys are taking your break, at one point the entire building you're in like shakes. That's all.
That's a horrible sign, guys.
Did everything just hiccup?
Are we?
As that happens,
Are you like in a body?
I like pinch myself.
You are awake.
No.
You grab my
You
die.
pinch yourself.
And your hand goes through you. Just
No,
Tally-
you're awake, but it almost feels like you're dreaming to a degree.
Gosh.
Tally, stab yourself again.
No. I
Okay.
don't think I will.
Well, you were so gung-ho.
Well, yeah.
Well, we kind of know about it now.
Well, yeah, but what if it's a...
Say those.
We were
Kyle. Say those words, and and
Me and
it's over.
Doremello were talking earlier. What if there's something below the Underdark? What if there's something below... And I'd like to take a shard of pottery and, like, start, like, poking myself with it to make sure I'm awake.
Yeah, you're awake. Though it feels like you're dreaming.
What does that mean?
It's kind of like
You're
You-
half
like-
awake.
it's like you ever check your watch while you're dreaming?
No.
Okay.
I don't
can't
wear a
really put
watch.
it into words. I apologize.
I don't wear a watch.
Just
Is,
every
is
now
it, is it like a dream where it's very mundane and that's what feels weird about it?
some
Like you have you ever had a dream where you're just waking up? And then
so,
you wake up from
It
that.
feels like it's not like overwhelming. It just something feels a little off every now and then. That's it.
Guys, we gotta go. This place is fucked up.
This was...
Yeah, I know.
I really don't think
This
the
was-
ambush plan was the best.
Tiny, pick up the box.
I'm gonna pick up the
We can usually
bombs.
bite it.
All sad, like
Is it safe for you to be carrying all of those ready bombs?
Put my 12 bombs back in my coat.
Should I be
That's also
concerned
true.
about
If-
all of those bombs?
If you get hit by like a fireball, do they all go?
Will they
off?
all go off?
No.
Sure.
They got fire resistant jacket in the front.
No, I have to prime them all. Give me like 2 minutes.
unprimes all the bombs. Okay. Okay. 5 minutes pass as you do that.
But then a mind flayer comes in.
Then a mine as you're doing it. Okay.
10 mind flayers come in.
15 flares
Yeah, they
of
all say
mine.
telepathically, "Thank you for not priming those bombs."
We've
So,
beat you in a battle of wits.
Yeah, so you guys.
I think we should probably
That's-
try and like stealth out of here.
How do you open the door?
That's when I left the bombs.
Do you say that?
on my coat?
Yeah, I say
Are you
that.
thinking about opening the door?
I'm thinking about how I would do that. If you want to.
The door. As you're thinking of that.
Oh shit. I
Okay.
move out of the way of the door opening, so what would be seen.
One problem with the sneaking around thing,
Close.
I'm not that good at that.
Well, yeah, my armor also actually is disadvantageous sometimes.
How do you close the door? How do you close the door? I just opened it up.
You're
Don't-
thinking about how to close the
Yeah.
door? It closes.
I think, together we might have a positive ability to sneak though. Cause I'm okay at it, a little bit disadvantageous sometimes, but I have a good chance. These two should be great at it.
What?
You and Doremello.
For stealth?
Yes,
+4.
you should be fine. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a sneaky little lad.
I think it's better to try at least.
Well,
I think we're not gonna get anything done staying here.
Alright.
that is true. I mean, I'm just saying that. You hear like as he like shakes himself.
You could take it off.
I swear to God.
Probably shouldn't. Do
You
that.
should not.
Tally would kill me if I took it off.
I would. In a heartbeat, Grum.
Are you
That's
not-
a joke, but please.
Are you not wearing clothes underneath?
No, Grum has lost like 3 sets of armor.
I'm wearing clothes, but I take it off.
Okay,
during
I just
the
wanted to
times
make-
when
I just
shouldn't
wanted to
be
make
taking
sure.
it off. Even though if they are doing a favor to mine,
I
I
think
don't
it-
know if it's going to be that much.
I think it was
I
only
can
2.
also-
I mean,
It's
I
a
could
bag.
put your armor into like my bag.
No, please. He also needs it in case he gets like stabbed. It's armor.
Well, hey, let
Could put
let
him in the
Grum
bag.
speak for himself.
I mean, I'd rather keep my armor so if I do get stabbed, I don't get stabbed.
Okay.
I agree. That's why I have armor.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I bought
That's
it.
what it's for.
And
Well,
a
I guess
shield.
that's why Taddy bought it for me. Thank you, Tad.
So
Anyway,
Yeah, I guess we should
Wait.
try.
we
should
can
we
at least,
also
like, peek out
find
the door
Bradley and friend?
Bradley's fucking dead.
We should
and
find
I have
friend.
his corpse.
at some point?
I was
Oh.
gonna say, could you remake him
And you-
during the short rest?
No, it's Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
I would have. My apologies. I
Bradley
forgot I
the
do that
scout.
on short rests. Hold on.
What's the health or what's the weight of something Bradley could carry?
See, this is when you start asking questions that
Could Bradley
Dungeons and
carry a
Dragons
bag of holding?
designers don't want you to ask.
No.
And I respect that.
While we're all
Boo.
waiting, I'm gonna just peek out the door.
Okay.
Think about opening it.
Cast
I
general.
guess.
You see this kind of hallway.
Is it gonna be the same one that we saw in our meals? No. Okay. Oh.
It's the same
You're at that far right door. There is, I mean, those little things that are like
Oh.
the scratched up ground. Those you see more people, just random assorted races, just sitting there, idly.
Sitting on the ground.
Some standing.
And-
Actually,
and-
standings usually.
There's a cart in the middle, like a chest.
Yep, seems to be some sort of chest holding stuff.
And there's like a staircase.
Yep, that's a
Okay.
staircase. Yep.
Wait, all the little black spots.
I
are
guess-
Like,
Those are just those are just that's just texture.
Show the
So
camera
what's the-
a little
It's-
bit.
Once again, I did not make this.
Yeah.
We're
Richard
there.
violating copywriting law.
That's a stair. That's a cart. We'll do it something in post. I'm sure Kyle will.
I should be in school right now.
Right.
Maybe if you want. There's no enemies. That it looks
No,
like?
there's people just walking around.
Walking around.
Yeah, they don't seem to notice you.
people,
People.
like, just.
They don't notice that the door
See,
is
like, a
open.
dwarf. You see another. You see like another orc.
I don't see my guy, the one that we saw earlier in there.
No.
Okay.
Guys, these people have been tapped.
Where's?
They've been.
I don't know if we named them. Where's the horse?
Horse is probably dead.
Why would they kill the horse?
This is
Why
why-
wouldn't they kill the horse?
This is why
so that
we
we can escape
Horse
faster.
insurance on this one.
Well, no, they did. They clearly weren't planning on us escaping.
But if we were, what do they need the horse for?
I don't know.
Exactly. So they'd
Right?
kill it.
It's a
they'd
fast
they'd probably
horse.
eat it. Anyway,
These people have been tadpoled, probably.
That's
probably
dark.
we could probably pretend to be tadpoled and just walk through.
I'm probably
Yeah.
good at pretending.
I want
Well,
to study
neither
how
am
they're
I.
walking and moving.
What do you
And
mean?
they just walk like they're normal people.
What do you mean tadpoled?
There was a tadpole that fell on you. I told you.
Oh,
this.
and then suddenly that translates to them just walking around?
Yeah, it probably goes into your eye or
It
something.
was climbing up your face when when Tanya let you out.
Yeah.
It could have been to like eat the brain or something.
Yeah. And then
And maybe
that's what they're there. And then they replace you.
Okay, but that feels like a jump in logic. I'll go with
we
it.
As you
we
guys-
went into the
I wanna
membrane
stand-
pods.
As you guys are kind of watching, you see a very familiar creature. A single intellect devourer kind of scuttles past the doorway.
Is it attracted to our intelligence?
Absolutely.
Like in
not.
a
It's
certain movie?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't even notice.
Also, like in a certain movie.
It doesn't seem to care or notice. Like clearly, it senses you. It just doesn't care because it walks like literally right past you.
So was
Okay,
the plan
so
to just
we-
walk
yeah,
out?
I think let's just walk.
Head with confidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see Grum. The way you've been reacting to fire, Grum reacts to that brain. And he almost looks like he starts breathing really heavily, like
I don't have the
I'll
condition.
step in between you and the brain.
like Puss in Boots
Just in
sees
case.
death kind of like vibe.
Yeah.
Except it's a fucking brain.
Hey, they're fucking weird.
So are we just walking out?
It doesn't.
They have one of those
With
things.
confidence.
We
They
don't
Okay.
get it all.
probably have a lot more.
I'll walk out with confidence,
Yeah.
which is something I have enough of.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so you have walk out. No one seems to care.
Fuck. God damn it. No. Ah, it's my other notes.
I'm still walking.
What's the
These
vibe?
boots are made for walking.
And that's what they'll do.
Yeah.
These boots are made for walking, and they're not going to walk over you because that would flag an alarm.
Richard.
Yes.
I believe that this is in my other notebook, so I can't confirm it. I believe that you let me roll when we encountered the intellect devourer to see if I had heard anything about them.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I remember hearing they were
Yep.
from the crater,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
like urban legends about
very,
that.
very, very. Only that's the only.
That's the only thing I-
Literally, what I told you is what you heard.
Right. Can Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do with this in this moment, but I would like everyone to know in character that Tally is understanding what's happening to an extent more than before.
Okay. Can I also say how long did the spores last?
1 hour. They have
Before
more-
we leave, I'm gonna take a jar. So this will let us all like mind link, right? So we're not speaking and possibly giving ourselves up.
How will we
Yeah.
know which to telepathy to talk to?
Or we talk to each other.
From it's
I think it's like you just know. I think you think of someone else and then your message like goes to them.
Can they send our mind waves?
Well, hopefully not. But I think we're probably, unless we're planning on not talking at all, none of the guys out there are talking.
That was my
Right.
plan. My plan was to not talk.
Well, what if we need to decide?
No, actually, the thralls would be sometimes exchanging words.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. We can totally go and speak when we're out there.
Okay, cool. So nothing changes about
Yeah.
my action. I continue.
We go.
I
Are we
walked and I've continued to walk.
Are we going up the stairs or down the hallway? I assumed up the stairs.
Sure. Yeah. Up the stairs.
Yes, General. You guys head up these stairs, come to more of a circular room.
Where does this
Um,
come from?
There is a
Where does it go?
door to the left, with light coming from it, and there's also stairs up, and there's a passageway to the right that kind of opens up to like a bunch more doors.
Are there more people up here?
No.
Alright.
It seems like it's a cargo area, like there's a bunch of just stuff being stored.
What stuff?
Yeah.
Weird kind of like, it looks like coarse fruit almost. Like it's a weird kind of fleshy fruit. You also see like mushrooms, these giant mushrooms, and you see like little gemstones, just random stuff. Really.
I'll peek to see what the light is.
Yeah.
It is behind that leftmost closed door.
It's a closed door.
You gonna open it?
Uh,
It's a
Oh.
thing.
Random.
Do you think we should?
We're gonna have to open some doors.
Or we can also go up.
I mean,
Up to the group.
I mean,
I don't
can.
know.
Well, if we even consider opening it, it opens, right?
Well, if you think I want that to open, then it will open.
So not like the thought of should we open it or like if we open
I'm
it.
thinking of opening it.
Yeah.
Not I want that to open.
Right. Like a hypothetical.
I mean, if someone wants to go upstairs and check that before we,
You do hear like footsteps up the stairs. Yeah.
I think we should just.
I'll-
Go there.
Oh,
You can still go up if
Let's-
you want, but
Can I-
Open the door.
I was
then.
gonna put my ear to the door first, but okay.
you can do that. You want to?
Yeah.
You kind of first thing is it's a little wet, but you hear like the sound of like rushing wind.
You also hear a heartbeat.
It's on the
No, it's fine.
Yeah, someone's outside. And I'm gonna open the door.
Cool. You are hit with like a blinding light, very bright, as I assume you walk through. It's going outside.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna look through, but then
I'll
yeah.
send a picture. You are on a deck of a ship right now.
Oh.
What?
Fascinating.
It gets worse for you, Tamiya. Give me a second.
Yeah, the ship's on
For you,
fire.
Tamiya, give me a second.
Fuck.
Done.
Are we gonna be like in a volcano?
As you guys are flying, it's very bright here, very like light green outside. As you kind of take in your surroundings,
Are we in space?
ignore that background. That's just
Oh.
the map. You recognize you like are after your tries to like adjust. You like barely recognize. You guys are in the plane of dreams,
That's what I thought.
flying through the plane of dreams on some sort of ship.
Plane of dreams or plane of nightmares?
Dreams.
Dreams. Okay. It's not much worse for
What?
me.
Seems like the place
Not
probably
much
he brought
worse,
us.
just, you know,
one time.
Just a little annoying.
Actually, I wouldn't remember that.
I'm sure we won't get anywhere that would be relevant
You
to
would
me.
remember that.
Basically, it's basically the Feywild of my world for
Yeah.
viewers. I forgot to explain that.
Okay. First of all,
What?
we're on an airship.
Yeah, on that little ship.
Do we see airships often? Would
No.
this be surprising?
No, this
okay.
is
This is
surprising.
new.
Well, we did in a
Yeah.
previous setting.
Yeah, well that's like ancient technology.
Exactly.
That
That's
hasn't been
my.
Yeah, I like
question, I
gestures. Like,
guess.
guys, like,
So we're in. Is there a name for the dream realm?
unearthed. It's literally just the plane of dreams.
So we're in the plane of dreams, guys.
How do we get here?
I don't know.
Okay.
do we wake up?
Well, no, not exactly. How would we get out of the dream plane?
You have to like physically find a portal.
So it is a portal. Yeah.
Well,
there's-
so you're normally when you go to sleep. I've told you how like the gods kind of like try and which Halu tries to bring you into the dreams, Ula tries to bring you into the nightmares. Like they take it's like astral projection almost. When you're dreaming here, like you're safe because it's just it's like an astral projection, like I said. But if you go here with your physical body, like you're stuck here pretty much.
Yeah. So it's the same as other planes. We just go through a portal.
Where do we find a portal?
What?
I don't. There's a few of them.
Oh,
I would know at least one portal location. Cause that's how I left.
Yeah.
I assume it's in like a capital or something.
Probably. Yeah.
There's one in the capital.
Oh, great.
What?
So I mean, if we get.
You still have to
off the
find
ship-
where that you are in the
Yeah, we
Yeah.
kind of need.
You
to...
don't recognize the surrounding areas. There's
What
like
is this-
floating islands and stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me, I don't know about you, but all I see out there is just space forts and floating islands.
Well, yeah,
And also, just
But
giant
they're-
tentacles for climbing out of the ship.
there is a capital somewhere.
Are there?
We just need to get there.
Is there anyone else on the deck?
No.
Oh, okay. So it is safe to talk.
Good news though, if we do get to the ground, I mean, I speak Sylvan. Should be an easy shot to the capital.
Oh,
There wouldn't be any problems in the plane of dreams. Completely great place to live.
Except for, the fact that we're dealing with giant tentacle monsters that are trying to eat our brains.
Yeah, I was being a little sarcastic.
It was sarcasm.
How long were
There's
we
a lot of
out?
Problems.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Is there just a plane of dreams portal there?
Maybe.
That is actually a great question. How long were we out? You
We don't know.
guys can tell by my eyes.
Oh! Would your eyes be fucked up? Because is there a moon in the...
There's no moon here, but
Would it be switching between all of them like a Minecraft clock?
well,
You'd also be able to tell because your vision would be different.
what would you? It was kind of your idea. So what do you think it would be?
You say brighter and darker, brighter and darker.
Do you think it would stay synced to the material plane?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's following. It would stay synced to the material plane, where if we were in somewhere that time moved differently, my eyes would not follow the time where we are. It would follow, like, normal progression of time. in the material plane. So if in here things were slower and there was like a night cycle, my eyes would change faster than this night cycle because they would still be following the material planes.
Tally really is hand making their own keen mind.
I guess so.
I take notes on literally everything. I've got a transcript of the dialogue here, and also,
Also, I can't
just
keep
wait
track of time.
till I get
Then in
the
that
compass.
case, your eyes are a waxing crescent rising.
is that? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, how would we?
No, guys, don't worry. Can someone just draw a picture of what it
Yeah.
looks like?
Because you were on a waxing gibbous rising before.
Waxing crescent.
Oh, oops!
I don't actually.
I spoiled it for myself. I checked the calendar
Oh.
because I was using the calendar for something else.
Yeah.
Because I was considering using a thing, but
Are you like a back
Oops.
in time?
that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
No, but I can tell. I can sort of
Well,
gleam.
we know what date it is roughly because
I can gleam what's happening.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
mine was here. That was my old eyes. And
now
now,
they're
so we've
there.
skipped a little bit over a month, I think. Because if I was waxing gibbous, it was getting smaller, and now we're on waxing crescent, so it would have had to. It would have. Someone give me a marker. So if we were on waxing gibbous, we would be here. And waxing, well, means it's getting bigger, so we would have had a full moon. And then,
You want to just roll?
what did you just say?
It was a waxing crescent rising.
So a waxing crescent, so we would have had to.
Do you want to just roll
Full moon.
intelligence for the date?
Full moon
They're
would
doing some real.
Let them
astrology
cook.
here, astronomy
it
here.
would start getting smaller, like that way. And then we would have a new moon. And then after the new moon, we would be at a waxing crescent. So we would have been about half a month. Because full moons
a long
are
time.
a month apart.
So
And
like
we've gone through half of it,
2
basically.
Mhm.
weeks. Wow.
well.
Yeah.
Sucks for the mushroom people. Damn, I feel bad now. Can't help them out.
I mean, we don't even know how we got here.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I
I just opened my eyes and now we're here.
I assume that we were in their dreamscape for much longer than we expected or felt.
I stick my tongue down, my mouth down my throat to see if I can feel the wax still.
Yeah.
No, that's like forever. That's definitely like.
Well, I just want to see where we got in, because if we got in from the start and it was all just
At
a
this
dream
point,
at the beginning.
you hear the door open behind you.
What's there?
You turn and look at there's a mind flayer sitting there, but it doesn't seem like it's just like looks at you guys like in your heads you hear this voice. It's like, Thralls, what are you doing on the cargo deck?
Enjoying the scenery.
We're lost.
Please
Moving your cargo.
I think of
All
literally.
right, you two are idiots, so that was good. So I'll let that.
What?
that-
We're lost isn't that dumb.
Oh, I was thinking nothing.
Like going like.
Have you completed your current task?
No. Cargo to cargo bay.
Make a deception check.
Any
Guidance.
day of my life.
Guidance.
And I'll take that too, baby. That was my
I'm not reading like the scenario because I can't tell what you're
Ooh,
thinking.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Captain nods and goes, very well. Please return to the slave quarters when you are done. We will be exiting the Feywild soon. Or we will be exiting this plane soon.
Aye.
Guess,
Kind of like raises an eyebrow if they had one at you for a second. And it's kind of like, very well. And like walks out or floats out it. Floats.
What did you guys say?
Oh, good news. We're getting out of there.
I thought of literally nothing in the situation. Just sort of taught
Fair,
us
we were
up.
speaking out loud.
Oh, they were. Oh, I thought you guys were communicating with your telepathic. No.
Well, it was talking telepathically.
Oh,
we,
but
we
you.
were speaking.
Oh, I didn't read that. Oh, in that case.
Because
I mean, shit. I'll.
Well, do we just bunker low until we get out of here?
Yeah,
and
that
try
feels-
and drop ship. when we
Yeah,
can?
I
guess
guess.
so.
It's a long time.
All right.
I mean, is it gonna be like a big thing on the ship that we can like break and have it all?
There, I mean,
crash?
you're like flying over like forest.
How high up?
Like the tree would be here and the ship's like here.
How many?
So only like a foot.
Yeah.
'Cause
no,
there was
Oh yeah, it's only a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so
Probably like a 10 foot to the top of a tree.
All right, guys.
Oh, I could jump.
We
that.
have a total of 200 feet of hempen rope. Always, we all fucking got 50 feet. We can tie that shit together.
I could just
literally just sacrificed 6 health.
But then we would be kind of lost
Yeah, let's jump off
When
once
it's-
we exit.
when we're
Yeah.
close to a
Oh,
portal.
I'm
yeah,
saying,
obviously.
I sacrificed the 10 feet of like
Yeah.
jumping.
But we have roll.
Well, in that case, I think this is a good time to end for this week. Cool. So, thank you guys for stopping by. I think we will be here next week. No one has anything.
Unfortunately, I will not be here next week
Oh, well.
because I'm going back home.
We just had a week off.
I know, I'm sorry, but I need to see my friends.
Actually, that works out for me because I'm trying to schedule something where I needed someone else to have a week off. So I'm piggybacking off you, Joe.
We've been doing every other week for a month now.
Well,
Well-
okay, blame anyone else.
Come summertime, we'll be a lot more consistent.
Will we?
Will we?
I mean, you guys are gonna be doing
Classes.
freaking work classes, and I'm gonna be just working.
Man.
All right. So then we will be back on the 29th of April.
I'm sorry.
Evil.
Yes.
That's fine. That's
All right.
close to
Not.
it.
Alrighty.
Great.
It's true. It's called through the week.
Love
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye, gang.
Bye.